Well, I'm at the 7-Eleven. Me and my girl been arguing. Financially, I don't do nothing. I got a money spending problem, and I understand that, and I'm okay with it. As long as I'm aware of what I'm doing, it doesn't make it alright. But other than that, to be a provider is to provide integrity, show to your kids integrity, provide wisdom to them, provide strength, and show them that they have different abilities and things and talents that they can have in life. I provide comfort for them and try to be not their friend, but a father figure for my stepkids and for my kids. Even when I'm doing bad and I know I ain't got it, I still walk around my head up. I spent $15,000 that I ain't have on her ice cream truck. And I'm thinking, like, you're gonna put your all into it, all your time, give it all the time. If you do, my first week by myself and her kids, her sons and whatnot, I made like $3,000 in my first week and a half. And I ran through it. Not only did I buy shit for the ice cream truck and put shit back on and resupply it and shit, but I was spending shit on what I needed too. Fuck. Because she continues to work her job and she's been working this job 12, 13, 15 years. I don't know. And I come into the picture and within 2 years I'm able to provide this and that and show you this and that, and you show me these things and like show me that like basically it ain't nothing to go get your kids. You just gotta go take the time to do it. And she's like, I'm gonna be there with you every step of the way type shit. And I ain't had my kids in the beginning. I was running the streets and shit. So it's like, even though that happened, and it may be the case, like I was running the streets and shit, it's like I turned my whole life around. Like I was still catching myself pulling up on people, going places I ain't need to be, and I know I ain't need to be there. But yeah, I still did it. Other than that, I quit it. It's like every time I went somewhere, something bad happened, and it's a sign that ain't for me, you feel me? Even when I was growing up thinking it was for me, all the bad things kept happening, and it don't make you pussy or scared or none of that shit. What that shit truly does in the long run is basically show you it ain't for you, and you can be the tough guy, but you see what happens to all the tough guys. And at the end of the day, you feel me? I fell back from the streets. I fell back from gang banging and shit like that because I realized how valuable and precious life is. So I would catch myself applying for jobs and shit, still not getting jobs. And it reminds me, we got a cleaning company, you feel me? Everything's an LLC. But, time and ambition, you feel me, is what gets it done. When you put all your time into it and shit like that, that's what's gonna get it done, you feel me? So, long story short, it's like we was taking on contracts and shit. I'm hiring the wrong people. I'm hiring friends and family and shit. And it's not that they don't want to see you win. Their vision ain't as great as your vision, or their thoughts might not be as strong as yours. So you might be thinking you gotta do this, or you can do this, or you can do that to get where you trying to go, but you can't get somebody else to believe or see that. So, I mean, that falls back onto my relationship as well, you feel me? Like, I didn't see the money in the ice cream truck. I wanted to do a food truck, and I had an opportunity to do it, but it's like I was putting more of my time and my money into to help him get the food truck ready. So I was like, fuck it. The other people ain't trying to help me do it, and they don't got time, or they're not making time to do it, and they just keep telling me what's wrong with it. It's like they don't really want to do it. They just see the money in it, and she helped me see that. But people only see the money in things when you discuss it or you bring it up so often. Like, they get to seeing the dollar sign, so that's when they want to act like they gonna do something. And truly, nobody truly wants to do nothing that they're not interested in. So because of the food truck, she like, oh, we can do this, we can do that. Oh, an ice cream truck. Boom. I'm like, okay, I got the capital. If I make the right investments and the right decisions, you feel me, no matter how much I spend after I made my investments, I know that investment could potentially get me my money back, and then we can flourish and make it lucrative to where we're not worrying about what our next dollar coming from. All it takes is to get one ice cream truck on the road. That's all I'm thinking, you feel me? That's all I see. I'm looking at it. I'm doing my research. You know, the ice cream truck brings at least over 100,000 a year. And it's like, at the end of the day, nobody sees what you see. It's not going to get done. So regardless if this was my vision, my dream, or something I want to do, or something I want to say I achieved doing, it's like I didn't see that. I see money, I see the dollar sign, regardless if I got a spending problem or not. I know if we're making so much money to the point where I don't gotta worry, and I still would think about where my $1,000 went, but you wouldn't have to truly worry about where your money's coming from or where you're spending your money, because you already had the idea, you already laid it down, you followed through, and it's like, it's happening. So once it get to happening, it's like none of that other shit matter, because as long as you make sure the bills is paid, the fridges is restocked, you feel me, the house took care of, nothing else should matter. So if I spend my money on marijuana and things like that, you feel me, that's my habit. I'm trying to get rid of it, you feel me. I got ADHD, I'm not using it as an excuse, but if I keep putting that in my head, I think that's the only way I could cope with my hyperactive deficit disorder. So it's like, at the end of the day, that's what I do. I smoke a lot of weed. Like, I probably smoke more weed than jokes up, you feel me? And they own the shit. So it's like, I buy that much weed, and I know I could be making a profit off of it. And if I love weed so much, why not make it a business? But my true dream is to, like, have a mechanic shop. And I know enough about cars, but I haven't done enough on cars. But I still want to shop. I still want to open a shop. And I feel like that'd just be great for me. I love that. At the time, I thought I'd be able to hire friends and stuff and let people come in and things and help me in the shop. But after, with the cleaning company, we still had a company, but we lost a couple contracts. It happens. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're doing. You're new to it. Things happen that you don't expect to happen. It's going to happen. But before any of this, let me get to the beginning. Like, I met my girl at a party. My girl is 10 years older than me, and I didn't have my kids, not because I didn't want my kids, because I knew technically my life wasn't stable enough to have them in my life, and I didn't want to go to jail or back and forth to jail and shit, trying to be in my kids' life and fight for them, or didn't even know I could fight for them. But at the time when I met her at a party, and I was living in my mom's garage. Not because I had to, because I truly, really, like, I started learning about crystals, spiritual beings, my wellness. I started researching self-care and a lot of self-guided things, and started reading the Four Noble Truths. It's a Buddhism book. I started reading a lot. I had started a little marijuana plant, and I watched it grow with me. I had one child at the time, not born physically, one child born at the time, but I had one with me constantly, my bad, excuse me. And that's it. And she would live in the garage with me. She was my youngest, so we'll sleep in the garage and all that, you know. It looked like a bedroom the way I had it plushed out, you feel me? Like, It's not nothing I don't know how to do. I don't know how to fix, you feel me? And if I don't know how to do it, I don't tell myself I don't know how to do it until I tried so much I can't figure it out. So I made everything look right, you feel me? I work on cars, I do anything. I home improvement, you feel me? I could probably demolish your house, you feel me? And help rebuild it back up or rebuild it back up. All I gotta do is just learn or watch a couple videos and get my measurements right. But back to the ice cream trucks and the businesses and stuff. Like when I go try to get a job, even with our cleaning company, we're taking on contracts. We're paying people for contracts to find us contracts and stuff. And even with that, like I gotta do a background check. And it's like I didn't choose the correct path, nor did I know that I was going down the wrong one. And when I found out, that's all I knew. So I continued to go down that path. But I have a background, and because of my background, it stops me and it and disables me from doing certain things in life. And yeah, I made bad decisions, and because I'm aware of my decisions, I keep trying to strive and move differently in life. So the biggest changes I made was, like I said, I said I would pawn all my jewelry if I have to. I used to wear chains and stuff, but I became unattracted to it, and I don't like it. Um, I'm not attracted to it no more, and I don't like it. But fuck, cleaning business was like, I forgot where I was at, but basically, the cleaning business is it's lucrative, but like I said, we was paying for contracts and stuff. And at the end of the day, as we're paying for contracts, nothing big, but it comes out a percentage of what we make. We're still losing, but I'm hiring people that I thought I can trust or believe would help us out throughout this journey, and they would be able to rise with the business. You know, like district managers and stuff like that, supervisors, and they get in, make damn near making what I'm making type shit. But it ain't happen like that. We had Christian schools, we're doing elementaries, we're doing behavior centers for autism children and stuff like that. And it became to the point where my background messed it up. My background, I was in the school, the high school, cleaning, working my butt off. Um, really working my butt off, you feel me? Because it's a big contract, and I'm talking about couple thousand, you feel me? So I'm working my butt off to make sure we make what we need to make. We do what we gotta do. And that's why, oh, we gotta do a background check just so we can show the school that nobody's here is offenders and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. So I turn around and I'm like, my background's bad, you feel me? And I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's just domestics and stuff like that. Like I said, I ain't know no better. I was a puppy for love. I was a sucker for love, an S4L, whatever you want to call it, you feel me? And growing up, I turned 30 this year, a couple months actually. But growing up, 18 and shit, I caught my first DV, and then I caught a petty larceny for getting in my same girlfriend's car that I live with in front of the police, and she's saying he's stealing my car. And they put that on my record as a stolen vehicle possession. And when you don't know your laws and stuff, and you don't know what's truly going on, if you just plead out to anything, this stuff is on your record. And once you learn what's going on and what to say in the courtrooms, like, you basically won't settle for less, you feel me? And they would have let me go, you feel me, once they realized what's going on. But when you go in there without an attorney and shit, it basically tell me you know what's going on. So they gonna put that bond on you, the bid bond, you feel me, and all that. But nothing less, you feel me? So not only do I apply for jobs and I get a job, if I do, I really don't like it. And you got to do something you love and like, you feel me? So I don't make it an excuse like, oh, I really don't like it, I really don't like it. But it's more of a fact of, I don't like working for other people, and my dream is to be a millionaire or to be rich and not to work for nobody. Tripping myself out, I'm looking at shadows and shit, but it's to own my own business, is to strive and to be a multi-millionaire. You gotta have multi-incomes. So yeah, I'm applying for jobs, and if I am getting a job, it's like, it's not what I wanted. So my girl was there assuring me that, like, you know, no matter what we do, it's all right, woo, woo. So she met me, I ain't have nothing, you feel me? I know how to go get it, you feel me? Don't get me wrong. But I'm learning this Buddhism living and spiritual living and crystals, and I loved it. I love it, you feel me? I got to being a vegan, you feel me? Being a vegan ain't too well good, but I stopped eating meat, all that, you feel me? So I'm going through this journey, and I'm thinking I'm just doing great, you feel me? Yeah, I'm broke, but you feel me? I get money, you feel me? And I'm able to do this, and that, but it's great. So we turn around, I'm going back and forth. It happens. So we turn around and was like, fuck it, you know, we're going to start our own shit. And that's how the food truck came up, the ice cream truck came up, the cleaning business. The cleaning business was something she already had, but it wasn't an LLC. And because of the simple fact that she basically she didn't have the time for it because she had a job, and 15-year job. She got that job, and she never really took the time and the effort to put it all into her job. Not only that, she got 4 kids at home, but they grown, basically, you feel me? And it's like, you got to take these risks and these steps to get where you want to go in life. And if you fail, oh well, get back up and try it again, you feel me? So she tell me about this cleaning company when I first met her. I'm like, okay, let's get it. It's like Girls Outside or some weird ass shit like that. I'm like, oh no, I'm not about to be working this company and some girl shit, you feel me? Nah, we can't do that. So turn around, we end up making it to where it's called Real Big Cleaning Services. She liked Nipsey Hussle song Real Big. She always thought that was a song. And I love Nipsey Hussle music, you feel me? I'm a hustler. So every time we slapping it, you know, real big. I'm like, damn, that's gonna be the cleaning company. We're gonna do a real big cleaning services. You feel me? No job, no task too small. You feel me? Too tiny, whatever you want to say. You feel me? But the business cards, I got a box of business cards right here, and I can keep some loose ones, but can't probably see it. A real big cleaning, you feel me? So we got that going. I go get the printed out banners to put on gates and stuff, you feel me? I didn't get the right size because I didn't know the true measurements, but when you drove by, you knew it was there, you feel me? But I'm trying, you feel me? I just know whatever I do, it's just gotta happen. It's just going to work, you feel me? So the contracts getting messed up or whatever. And one time she told me she felt uncomfortable with one of the contracts, and it's one of the people that provided the contracts, one of the people that they have to oversee the property after we're done cleaning it or whatever, basically got being behind her too much and made her feel uncomfortable. So I called who we got the contracts with, you feel me, basically to help us get the contracts. I called them, and I'm like, hey, yo, you feel me? Not talking like that, but my lady's uncomfortable, basically like that. And they said, oh, well, the dude you need to be talking to, he's not here right now. Well, I'm going to leave a message. So weeks go by, my girl's still cleaning and all that. Then weeks go by, I guess dude was out of town or whatnot. And he like, oh, I guess our employee feels unsafe and all that extra stuff. So we're just going to discontinue with you guys. Before we even met these contracts, we already picking up houses and stuff like that. So it didn't truly matter. And me, I got a master plan, you feel me? And I met a woman that can kind of see my vision, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, that don't matter, you feel me? Okay, I'm not running the streets no more. I mean, that's the only way I know how to get it, you feel me? And don't get me wrong, I'm trying to find the best positive way to get it without crashing, you feel me? So I turn around, you know, I'm like, damn, what we gonna do, food truck? Woo. Remind you, I'm still broke. She's still providing me, still doing all this. Boom, I hit. I'm like, okay, I'm about to do this, and that. So, boom, I'm like, what you want to do? She keep talking about the ice cream truck. So I go to one of the homies, you feel me? We chopping it up, and they like, oh. Actually, I went to a corner store to go buy some cigarettes. Dude like, oh, I get talking about, man, I've been looking for an ice cream truck. They ain't easy to find. Oh, I know, somebody sent me right down the way. Somebody I end up knowing that I didn't even know had an ice cream truck. So I buy it for like $1,500. Boom. I get to invest in it and stuff, and it's like, damn, it's a 1970s ice cream truck. This ain't what I need. This ain't what we want. I mean, we can make it happen. We can make it work, but it's going to be so much more invested into it. You feel me? Way more. So, boom. I end up going back to the same store like 2 weeks later after I bought this other truck. And this dude, same dude, I think. He like, oh, who's selling one down the way? Like, what? For real? So I end up going to the dude, and I end up knowing this dude. My partner used to mess with him, you feel me? So I'm like, oh, what up? No. Yeah, no, I go to that dude. So remind you, before I even buy the first ice cream truck, I kept passing by this tow yard or junkyard or a mechanic shop, you feel me? And I kept seeing this ice cream truck. I'm like, I need that mug. I need it. Every time I go around there, nobody answering, nobody open, woo woo. So the dude sent me around the corner to this dude, and this dude lived right across from this tow yard. This mechanic shop, this auto shop. And I turn around and I'm like, damn, what a coincidence. He like, yeah, that's fine, woo woo. So what's wrong with it? He like, nothing, you feel me? Only thing we had to do, when I bought it from him, I bought it and it had freezers in it. I make it sound good and shit. Told girl, like, shawty, it had the freezers in it. We basically paid for the freezers and shit. Make it sound like the woo wop, you feel me? But, yeah, I paid what I paid for it. And it wasn't cheap. And getting it to look good and build it up, you feel me, wasn't easy. And if I didn't have my friends, I basically did it by myself, because my woman, she never found time to actually, or didn't have time to actually do it. But you would catch her on her phone just scrolling through fucking Instagram, TikTok and shit. So boom, me and the homies, we day in, day out, boom, 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 painting. Got my little daughters on there. I got my my other children, my stepkids on there. They putting the stickers on, you feel me, helping to scrape it off. That's the most they did, you feel me? So months go by, it just sit. We go get the health permit, all that. Months go by, it sit. Because at the end of the day, like, we don't know what to do. We already did the cleaning company. Don't know what to do, but we're still going at it. We still going strong with it, whatever it is. She still take clients and stuff, because some people just feel comfortable when they meet her. And she like, oh, they like me. They don't want nobody else to come. And I don't know if that's just what they be saying or if that's what she just be saying, but you feel me? We made this happen to come together, you feel me? Like, I put in a lot of footwork in the hot summer, passing out flyers and stuff for the cleaning company. I'm paying little kids $10, I'm actually stress stopping them, but they don't know that, you feel me? Like, when I'm a kid, $1 was $10 to me, you feel me? But I'm paying kids to go pass out flyers. I go pick about like 4 kids up from the hood, you feel me? Go take them to eat lunch, all that, passing out flyers in the middle of summer, 2022, you feel me? But yeah, back off the cleaning business, back to the ice cream truck. You feel me? I'm still broke. I'm not broke. I'm still don't got a job, but I'm making investments, and I feel these investments, if we carry our way through that, they gonna get us where we're trying to go. So her only thing is she didn't have time to leave work and take the risk and sacrifice of living and quitting her job to get on the ice cream truck. And my more say with my job hunting is like, I went and fought to get my kids. I ended up getting 3 from the courts, and she helped me do that, mentally helped me do that. She went to court but wasn't able to step in sometimes, but at the end of the day, she helped me do that, and I thank her for that. And that's why I was so willing to invest into this ice cream truck for her, you feel me? Because she opened up her home to me. Not only that, she helped me get my kids. And I sometimes get mad and tell her, oh, you ain't helped me do nothing. You just told me what to do and where to go. Like, sometimes, most of the time, I was in there mentally alone. And you go in these courtrooms and they'll beat you up, you feel me? Not physically, but with their legal needs, you feel me, with their words. If you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what you're saying, and you're not the type of person that just, hey, I'll be in the courtrooms battling custody all the time, like, you're going to look like a fool in there. People tell you get a lawyer and stuff, but I'm going to tell you to learn this stuff yourself, and it'll work if you really take your time and put your time in there, because it worked. I got 3 of my kids, you feel me, and it's like, it's joint custody and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's less stress than trying to get your kids on your own with just the baby mama and y'all arguing every week, or you see your kids every 2 weeks, or I got 2 kids I ain't seen in 5 years just because my baby mama like that. And it's like, at the end of the day, you would never have to go through that sometimes. And some people don't want to go through the headache of going to these courts. It is a headache, but we did it, you feel me? So the days I got my kids, not only I don't got a babysitter now, you feel me? Because I literally, going through my spiritual journey, like, I cut a lot of people off. I cut a lot of people off. I see a lot of people wasn't right for me. A lot of people wasn't on what I was on. A lot of people wasn't trying to do better. And maybe I wasn't trying to do better, and I didn't want to keep bringing down or hurting the people around me. So I stopped telling a lot of people my problems unless there was the people like I felt like I could truly tell my problems to. So other than that, I stopped telling a lot of people my problems and stuff. It's cut a lot of people off. And I really couldn't go to work, you feel me? And the situation with my mother and them is like, I can't really take my kids over there like that. My kids don't be wanting to go there and shit. Like, I had a bad childhood, real fucked up, foster care, all that. So I'm not gonna force them to do nothing they don't truly want to do. If it's in their best interest and they're able to pronunciate and tell me what truly they want, I don't know if I should have used the word pronunciation. Like I said, I'm not fully educated, but I educate myself enough to know what I know and to go where I'm trying to go. And I do look forward into checking in school later on in life. But yeah, so I know I'm everywhere, but that's why I need to learn how to keep tabs and write topics and stuff. But I fall out with friends, you feel me, for the cleaning company. So I'm like, fuck it, what I'm gonna do? A lot of money been invested into the house. A lot on marijuana. I smoke a lot of weed. Like, it's sad, because I know I do, and I be trying to quit, like, dead ass. It's hot as fuck in my car. I don't want to start it because I'm just sitting at the stove, and it's like, I don't know what time it is. Damn, I don't know what time it is. My other phone broke, my little flipper. But, so we got this beautiful, luxurious looking ice cream truck, built up, nice, ready to go. Health permit, all that, you feel me? We passed. They say, oh, it's good for y'all to go, you feel me? And it's like, now it's just sitting there because we had to invest money into the ice cream and stuff. Now, to remind you, if a nigga with nothing, grabbing this ice cream truck, putting all my labor in, and you feel me, because I know financially I'm not able to provide the way I want to. I'm doing my shit, and she did her motherfucking shit, and I appreciate her helping me, my children, all that. But it's like, at the end of the day, I get to getting told I don't do nothing. When I first moved in, the garage, you couldn't even park 2 cars in there. It was full of boxes, couches, and shit, like some dirty shit type shit. That house ain't dirty, they ain't dirty like that, but to get rid of like furniture and shit, they have the weirdest ways of doing it. Like, like backyard was full of couches and beds and shit, you feel me? Like, not trash, just beds and furniture, like weird. Like, so I move all that out. I pay a nigga like $400 come do the backyard, all that shit. So it's like, I fix things around the house. Like, I'm a handyman. I'm very useful. Like, and I know I probably get jobs under the table being useful and shit, but the schedule I have now created is crazy. When I first met her, I tried to put her son in football. He got to crying. He didn't want to be in football. But later on down the line, it's a reason why, you feel me? And I'm glad I didn't force that on him, because just parents that force that on their kids. And I told him, you know, I sat in the driver's seat, I looked at him in the passenger seat, like, I'm not going to force you to do something you don't want to do. If you feel like leaving school after school is too much and then going straight into football practice, we're not going to do that. So, boom, like, I'm doing shit. Yeah, in the beginning, me and her older kids, the 18-year-old son, the 23-year-old daughter, all that, we arguing big time. Like, they damn near my age, you feel me? But I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at your mom enables a lot of stuff around the house. So we're arguing big time. Like, it finally gets to the point the oldest daughter get out, the oldest son. I had to tell him life is hard outside your mama's house, like dead ass. Like, you gotta learn to fend for your own, do on your own, woo. So he act like he got it, you feel me? Like, my girl, her whole side, like, as far as her kids and shit, they squared. There ain't nothing about the hood in them unless they listen to rap music and they try and get, you know, turned on to that shit. Other than that, no. So he like, he come back, like, he basically apologized to me and shit. We end up getting back cool. We all end up getting back cool, except for me and the oldest daughter. I try to chop it up with her, whatever, say hi, whatnot. And you feel me? No. Like, no. But yeah, it was a rough patch in the beginning. I ain't like her kids. You feel me? I said mean things, you feel me? Because, like, where I come from, we don't discriminate. Kids is bad where I come from. Like, adults is getting knocked out. Like, 30-year-olds getting, at the time, 30, 35-year-olds, 40-year-olds getting knocked out by 15, 16-year-olds. So I'm like, nigga, there ain't no discrimination. These little motherfuckers talking shit, they on that shit. You feel me? So they really wasn't, you feel me? They wasn't used to somebody coming in doing what I was doing and making changes. Yeah, she had other dudes or whatever, but they wasn't coming in making changes. And I'm not truly trying to dominate the area. What I'm trying to do is learn as I go too, but at the same time, I don't want this house to be nothing like what I grew up in. You feel me? Like I said, foster care, all that. I don't want this house to be like nothing I grew up in, to where I had got my kids taken, or to where nobody's paying attention to trash on the ground. I don't want that. So, we get cool and stuff. So back to the ice cream truck. This the main thing. I keep talking about the ice cream truck because no matter if I went broke or I fumbled something, you feel me? That's what make you a true hustler. No matter how many times you fumble, as long as you're able to pick back up where you left off, or pick back up and get it back again, you feel me? That's what make you a hustler, nigga. I can never been that motherfucker that they say, he fell off and never got back on, you feel me? Like, back then, I didn't know how to make the right investments, like, trying to sell products and all types of shit back then, like, you feel me? And it's like, that ain't for me. I was being a street dude, that ain't for me. Like, I'm realizing a lot of niggas envy you once you get enough money, you feel me? Or you get to getting flashy and shit, you feel me? And, like, you can die over the next nigga hating on you, envying you, wanting what you got, and niggas is still want what you got. And sometimes they don't even want the person you got. They want what the person could do for you, you feel me? So it's like, you get killed for that, you feel me? You'll end up crashing out because the next nigga trying to get you or some shit. It's like, that can't happen, bro. We truly put on this earth to love and replenish it, bro. Multiply, you feel me? Our people, yet alone melanated people, and other people, we're supposed to replenish this place and love. Because I guarantee if we all love and came together, like real stuff, all love and came together, on my mama, come on, you can't tell me nothing. We will all be unstoppable. We'll be able to understand each other more, you feel me? So it's like, I want to roll down the window, but it's mosquitoes out there, bro. I've been getting bit like a motherfucker, even at home. Nigga, they got that West Nile. I'm scared. That's a new fear of mosquitoes, honestly. My son scared them off. One of my sons is scared of flies. And that's my stepson. He's scared of flies. He killed me with that one. I thought I was tripping, but the mosquitoes ain't it for me, buddy. Pretty much any insect ain't it for me. But so now that we got all this on the ice cream truck going on, you know, we just gotta. I ran through a bag, you feel me? I blew it. In my mind, I ain't blown nothing. It's all material thing. Money really don't mean shit. Paper dollar don't mean shit. It's only gold and a silver dollar that really truly means something. And it's like, once you create an LLC and you take your LLC and all the other things that's meaningful in your life or anything that you own and put it all in the trust, a revocable trust, I believe. I probably got it right, probably not, you feel me? But I'm on to the right shit, you feel me? As long as you put that shit in all that, as long as you put your things in and stuff like that, oh my mama, you're going to come up. You're going to get wealth. You're going to become wealthy. And you're going to realize, like, damn, get all this money, but I'm still sick. You guys work on your health. Health is wealth. number one goal. Health as well. But I knew this main investment, yeah, the cleaning company, cool, you feel me? They say like first 2-3 years gonna be hard, and it is. And if I had the right people, if I would have hired some Caucasians or some Mexicans that can undergo a background check, we'd have had them contracts, them other contracts still. My mama, I loved them contracts for real. I was really working my butt off, you feel me? But yeah, I'll be talking more about the cleaning company, but the ice cream truck is where it's at. You feel me? It's truly where it's at. I mean, I can get more contracts with like, 7-Eleven for instance, you feel me? But I guess I gotta roll my window down. Probably start my truck for a second. My truck eat up gas. I ain't gonna cap, you feel me? So like I said, it done got to the point where a nigga been struggling, you feel me? Like, I got a beautiful struggle. Like, I might complain here and there, but here and there, but I'm truly grateful for everything I have. I'm truly because I'm learning how to transition over into just a spiritual being and understand that material means nothing. Like, I'm already on that plane, you feel me? Like, I don't get fly. I don't go buy jewelry no more as much as I may want it or may look good in the club and shit. That don't mean nothing, you feel me? If you know it's the richest people, you don't see them wearing big ass chains. It's only the people that think they got something to prove and follow, you feel me? And that ain't me, you feel me? And it's the same thing with morals and respect and all that shit. When people say something about morals and respect, I truly believe that everybody's living up to the morals that social media and all these other people past relationships tend to put out. And it's not truly about that. It's truly about what your morals is and who you respect and what you call respect and how you treat people, you feel me? Not based off something somebody else is doing or can do or whatever, you feel me? So, yeah, I do me sometimes, nigga. I don't give a fuck, you feel me? I know what I'm capable of and I know what I'm trying to build, you feel me? And if I can get another woman on the same understanding, like, at the end of the day, we become even more powerful. Get a compound, you feel me? 4 or 5 families living on it. Straight income, you feel me? Straight ducats, you feel me? People ain't trying to get it like that. People ain't trying to get it like, man, damn car seat, bro. What? That ain't the car seat over there, that's crazy. I'm already far gone, bro. I really be going through it mentally. It all just sucks because I truly thought I've been doing something. And a lot of the times I tell a lot of people, I don't practice a lot of the shit I preach. I tell you, I give good advice. I help a relationship, nigga, all that shit. But personally, I gotta practice a lot of the things I say. And it's like, I've been going through it physically, emotionally. Like, my stepson just caught cancer, you feel me? My little nigga, the same one that was in football and shit, coincidentally, right? He done caught cancer. So money getting more tighter because we was just looking for a house for like $3,500, you feel me? And shit started getting tight. And it got tight because I didn't realize my ice cream truck ain't had no motherfucking AC. But because I was the only one going out there trying to hustle, do it. And my fear was really getting pulled over in the ice cream truck or something. It don't happen. Things like that don't happen. But at the end of the day, it's like, why not try it? You know, that's the name of the ice cream truck. Why not try it? And I got a driver's license and all that stuff. I'm not giving out too much information and none of that. You know, my record stuff and stuff is straight. But at the time, it's like, why not try it? So I get on there. I'm killing it. My first week and a half, I made over $3,000, you feel me, just on the ice cream truck. My prices is set right, but I found out somebody got higher prices than me when I thought I had the highest prices. So I'm hitting the wealthy neighborhoods and stuff. We got Cash App, we got Zelle, we got Venmo. We take all that. Anything major, we take that. We accept your money, you feel me? No bills over 20 though. No. But yeah, I'm hitting it. Start getting hot. I forgot to get an AC. So we trying to figure out how we gonna get the AC. Fall back, month go by, another month go by, you feel me? And it's not that we couldn't buy the AC. a lot of things just start happening, you feel me? Now that I petitioned for my other 2 kids, like I said, I got other 2 kids that I don't see, and I ain't seen in about 5-6 years now. And I petitioned to see them, but their mama said if I don't leave her alone, that my life was gonna get worse for me. It ain't get worse, but it can, you feel me? She put me on child support. And yeah, a woman always tell you, oh, I never put you on child support. This is my first baby mama, 18 years old, you feel me? Fresh 17, 18 years old on my mama. I'll never put you on child support. Don't believe that, bro. Don't believe that. So I'm like, boxing the black is crazy, huh? Mosquitoes is out there, bro. So it's like, it get too hot. Money start getting tight. It don't even get tight. I got a spending habit. I don't go tricking. I don't trick on no females. You feel me? I don't go clubbing. I don't do none of that, bro. I started picking up a bottle habit. I started grabbing the alcohol. I was picking up tequila, the Terramana, every day. I started falling back into the west side some and going over there to chill. I'm going to the pop-up, spending money on the pop-up. Ooh, wait, I'm spending ducats at the pop-up. And not to impress nobody, just to be at home and smoke over half a pound or a pound of weed to myself or to whoever may come over. Or if I go out, I go smoke. You feel me? Other than that, yeah, it's kind of tricky if I go out and smoke. But it'll be with the homies and shit, no homo, you feel me? But yeah, that's what I do with it, you feel me? That's truly what I do with my money. So I could say I don't know where about $7,000 is type shit. Like, I got receipts and stuff, probably more than that, unaccounted for though. Like, and I ain't lose it. I don't get drunk and lose my money. I just been spending it, and taxes really add up. And like, when you think you spend a little dollars, them little dollars really add up. You feel me? So I'm just blowing through money. I'm not even buying clothes. Like, if I did, I'm buying hella white t-shirts. I'm buying Vans shoes, you feel me? Not hella them, but I'll go get like 3 pair, you feel me? And I'll be good for the whole year on 3 pair, knowing I got more shoes in the closet, you feel me? And they probably all Vans, or probably a pair of Forces, or some ones and some shit like that, you feel me? Other than that, like, she buying, providing for my kids, taking care of my kids. My money, I'm sitting here, I'm doing for my kids too, you feel me? And physically and emotionally, I'm doing for hers too, you feel me? Like, the little talks I have with her 19-year-old is cool, you feel me? Like, I could talk to him like he's like one of the homies, you feel me? Like, we have discussions, and I mention me and his mom problems sometimes, but we're talking as if, like, we just talking about girls, you feel me? So, that's crazy. Donnie, you feel me? He, like, we have our conversations, and I try to communicate with him more, you feel me? It's only been 2.5 years we've been together. But I try to communicate with him more and stuff, like, really, really more, you feel me? Because, like I said, in the beginning, it was all hell. And he didn't like me either, because the older siblings ain't liking me, and the 2 younger siblings is going off what the older siblings is doing, so we just beefing everything. But you feel me? I know what I'm doing, so it's like, at the end of the day, y'all ain't gonna run me off as many times they may have almost ran me off. I love my girl for what she done, for who she is. I try to get her, I planted a garden in our backyard. I try to get her to understand. She was vegan when I met her. I get into all the veganism stuff. I get to finding things and stuff that she should be knowing. She ain't knowing. I'm finding remedies, teas, all that. I'm like, this can heal this, do that. You got high blood pressure, fix that, all that, woo woo. So I'm like, damn, she talking about I don't do nothing. I'll go buy a swimming pool for the backyard, buy a barbecue grill, patio set, all types of shit, you feel me? And I got with her, she gave me some credit cards. I didn't too much know about credit. Nobody else's credit. I knew about my credit. I done built mine to a 720 without having a job, too many jobs or anything. And I just did it off forms and buying like prepaid cards that build if you add $5 in it, throw a 750 trade line Or, you feel me, you pay $50, you get like $2,500 trade lines. I'm not doing no CPNs, I'm doing all legitimate things, you feel me? So it's like, I'm building my credit like this. I took a dump. Still a street niggas learning. I get a credit card. They put $2,500 on the credit card. I blow through that. She like, when you get that? Yeah, because we gonna try to get the house at $3,500. I was doing good on the ice cream truck, like I said. We gonna try to get the house for like $3,500. As soon as we try to get that house, oh my granny. They said, oh yeah, we gotta do the credit check. I'm looking at her like, oh, your credit good? She looking at me like, your credit good? You said you had a 7, right? Like, yeah, no, I got a credit card, Capital One hit me. You feel me? She like, oh, alright, woo, basically, you feel me? So they say you gotta have 540. Yeah, I'm out the water. She like, my bad too. I'm like, why yours bad? She like, oh yeah, in the beginning I kept giving you all the, you was tricking, shorty. You feel me? You reeled me in with the money. We taking trips and stuff. You feel me? We buying things, doing things. You feel me? It's like I didn't have a spending limit, and we live in a wealthy neighborhood. I couldn't tell. You know, people rather keep secrets than be honest. I'm gonna let you know at the time if I'm broke, I'm broke. If I'm living in my mama garage, I'm not afraid of my struggle because I overcame worser. You feel me? Like I said, foster care, living in shelters as a kid, living on the streets. You feel me? All types of shit. So I overcame a lot. You feel me? So it's like none of that matters to me. You feel me? When it comes to losing money and stuff, but me trying to overcome and heal from my past, I was at peace before I met her too. You feel me? I really sat in my garage for like my mama garage for like 3-4 months, really learning myself, not traveling, not going nowhere. I sold my Camaro because it broke down, but I should never sold it. But it ain't a regret. It's just something you learn from. You can really fix stuff once you get your money up. You feel me? Camaro. But I sold it. You feel me? I'm just living in my mama garage, no doubt. And I don't feel nothing bad about it. You feel me? I'm telling myself I wanted to be isolated like it was in jail, to where I had to force myself to live this way. So I forced myself and isolated myself. My siblings would come knock on the garage, check on me, bring me snacks, care packages and stuff. But I ain't tripping. I'm like, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm like, forget it. Ice cream truck. We're back to the ice cream truck. I'm investing. I'm putting all my all into the ice cream truck. And, you know, it's to the point where I'm broke again. And the cleaning company, we got money coming in on the cleaning company. I'm smacking the cleaning company, you feel me? Like, and I'm really just buying weed in my truck. It's like $100 every other day. You feel me? So now I used to be filling my truck up $100, you feel me? Every other day, because it really eat that. Like every other day, like literally, like I could put 100 in Monday, Tuesday I'm about to be filling up another 100. You feel me? And I was riding on 91 at the time. So once my money started getting low, I switched. I did a field treatment, switch my gas and put it at 87. So it lasts a little bit longer or whatnot. But yeah, that's what I do. So I get to realize, like, damn, my spending habits becoming bad. I stopped buying a whole bunch of weed, not because I didn't have the money, because I wanted to learn how to have less weed and treat it like I got a lot of weed. That still ain't work. I still smoke weed, like, you feel me? Like, I smoke too much. I hate it. I really want to quit. I'm supposed to have quit cigarettes. You feel me? I was doing good. I got on the vape pens. I quit the vape pens, and now I'm back on these Black & Milds right now because, like, my money low. And I'm not tripping. All I know is if she really get on that ice cream truck, show her ass, you feel me? Not physically or literally, but really go out there and put all that work into it like I did in that week and a half. On me, we making at least $10,000 a month. I promise you. We making at least probably more than that, you feel me? Like, the ice cream truck will bring in so much money. And it's like, she got 18-year-olds before they got a job again, or they got too much time on their hands. Like, y'all can really be helping us with the cleaning company. I hired my little brother. I had to fire him, you know. I talked to him bad and stuff, but it wasn't because. It was more like this business is to help us in the future, to help you in the future. Like, at the end of the day, you feel me? And I want her kids to understand that. I talked to her kids about building credit after I knew I messed mine up, so I want to teach everybody how to do a lot of things the right way, you feel me? So, don't get me wrong, I got LLCs, but I still don't know how to go take out this loan and do that or do this, you feel me? So, there's people getting $50,000 loans and $100,000 loans in their first 30 days. I'm learning, you feel me? They probably give me a class if I take a class or something like that. At the end of the day, what I'm doing, I just know it's lucrative. You feel me? I know I'm breaking generational curses, and the main way to break the curses, you gotta break your generational habits, and my main habit is weed. I get on a video game, and you know, I just sit there, I chill with my kids, take care of my kids, water my garden every morning, things like that, you feel me? And I don't hesitate when it comes to doing it, you feel me? Take my kids places, do things like that, or we just in the house all day. My 6-year-old, he'll be in there on Call of Duty or Fortnite. I'll play a game with him. My 2 daughters, they be running around, just doll houses. We got them doll houses, all types of stuff. Big little ice, they got an ice cream truck they can fit in. All of them can fit in the ice cream truck. Not together, but they'll take turns pushing the little ice cream truck around the house. And when I say the ice cream truck kind of small, but it's pretty big. Like, yeah, they ride the ice cream truck around and around the house. It's crazy. And pushing each other. Like the old little Tykes car, the little hunch car. And just be crazy, you know, watching them grow up, and to think that if I was running the streets, I missed this, or I could have lost my life, or I'll be locked up in prison, and I enjoy that, and I appreciate my girl for doing that. So that's why I truly invested in the ice cream truck, to try to repay her back. And I know nothing to be able to give back the time she spent trying to help, and the time, you feel me? Nothing to give back that time, and I know that, right? So just because I know that, it's like, it's whatever, you feel me? I know by creating this LLC and investing into this, what she say ain't her dream, coincidentally, but her suggestion and her thoughts that help me guide my decisions, you feel me? So I bought it, and I put my time in it. We got all this going, you feel me? We making money now, you feel me? But it's like, I can't always get on this truck, and she'll be at work, and then I have my kids. I got 3 kids. Her kids either always doing something, or now they got jobs. They doing woo-woo when they had job. They had a job. And this is why I tell my girl she enables them. Like, my other sons, like, they eat in their room, leave plates and bowls. Like, we don't have dishes and stuff. Like, where they at? You gotta go hunting for them. And it's like, I don't go into their personal space unless I knock on the door. And the one time I did is when I first came in, and I was introducing to them and all that, and I cleaned the room. Or the 16-year-old, which is now 18-year-old girl, shared the room with the 13-year-old boy, and I made them switch rooms because that's how it was taught, dealing with the system. You feel me? Like, boys is supposed to be in their own room, girls supposed to be in their own room, unless they're like truly like my kids' age, like 6 and stuff. So I just did it off, you know, what I thought was kind of right, or should have been right. And she agreed to it, and when I did that, that's what started one of the first arguments when I first came in. But yeah, so at the end of the day, they had a job, and I guess they truly didn't want to work with us, or truly just didn't want to work with me, and they didn't even believe like we was really going through with this, and we was truly serious with this ice cream truck business, this ice cream truck idea. Me personally, I'm truly interested and serious about anything that make me money. I just don't want to work for nobody else, you feel me? And that's just all. So we not making money right now. Boom. At the time, we not making, well, right now, we not making money. And out of the blue, you know, it happens, you know, when you don't feed your kids. We say we love our kids and all that. We don't feed them the right stuff. We don't show them the right things. We don't truly teach them everything that we wish we knew as a kid. And I'm not saying like, oh, buy them things that you wish you had as a kid. No, none of that. I'm saying we need to teach them different, you feel me? And because of that, I feel like little bro's caught, what's that? Cancer, probably because his eating habits, or probably just because the air we breathe, or the unnatural water we drink, you feel me? And a lot of people don't like eating fruits and vegetables, so we don't even know that's what's gonna heal us or truly probably healing us and things like that. So it's like, I don't know. It's truly like, we don't know how he caught it, you know? So, to remind you, her 4 kids, their dad is not in their life. They all got the same dad. Pretty strange to me. That he's just not there, you know? He hasn't been there for the 25-year-old, 24-year-old, it's 2024. Yeah, 24-year-old, you feel me? He hasn't been there since Donnie was 6, 7, you feel me? And since I've been in the picture, she be begging for him to come see the kids or spend time with the kids. And I guess ever since him and the older son got in a fight and little dude beat his ass, you feel me? Little big dude beat his ass or whatever, you feel me? It's like, we ain't never got to that point. We both Scorpios and shit. You know, it's like, well, I'm looking at myself when me and him argue. Like, it's crazy. But after that, like, cuz don't come over. He talking about these ain't the kids I raised. His mama talking about he ain't raised them. You feel me? He ain't been there. You feel me? He just send money, send money, send money, send money, send money, send money. That's it. It's crazy. I keep seeing my lady ride by. You feel me? I see her riding by and shit. But it's to the point where she's like, oh, like, I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing. And when she says do nothing, she's technically talking about providing. And I guess some people can call me a bum or whatever, or I'm not ambitious or whatever. But when you listen and look at truly what I've done, and genuinely, I could have just, you know, when I hit, these ain't my these stepkids ain't mine, woo woo. Fuck what you did for me and my kids. I'm just using you, you feel me? I could have ran, you feel me? I could have went on, you feel me? Took my money, skated, got me and my shit and my kids in our own spot, woo woo. But I'm like, nah, we got something right here. You feel me? This the foundation a lot of people need or are trying to get to, you feel me? And people ask a lot of people how they stay together 20, 35 years. Like, they go through hard times together, you feel me? Hard times together, you feel me? So it's like, to get where you're trying to go, you gotta stick it out, you feel me? You gotta be unhappy to become happy, you feel me? You gotta be hungry before you get to eating, right? To put a phone in your hand, that phone had to be put together. To drive a car, the car had to be put together. So don't nothing work without coming together. Atoms and stuff have to be together to make all these different forms of things that we walk in and look at every day. Like, it takes everything to be together or put together or to be together or coupled or pair for it to work, or in a group for it to work. So it's like, if people ain't seeing that, I don't get what's going on. I'm truly lost, you feel me? So he caught what he caught. Times got hard, money getting tough. Not only is her car, I used to drive her 300. I wrecked it, put 2 bands, 2,500 back into it, fixed it. I ain't go to the shop, I fixed it myself, you feel me? Like, my homie helped, you feel me? So, all this is about me supposedly getting mad about my homie. But, and this ain't even the one that helped build or do none of this. This is somebody I knew 8 years, you feel me? About 8 years, about a good 8, 9 years, you feel me? Since I've been out here in Las Vegas. And, I've been out here 11, 12, you feel me? But this is somebody I met that, yeah, cuz Goofy, like, he'll probably crash, but he understand life and he's trying to do better, you feel me? And it's like, once I see people trying to do better, now that I'm doing better, I fucks with you. I'm there, you feel me? But back to the stories and shit, like I said, I'm misconstrued. I'm messed up in the head. But, don't quote me on nothing I say. Just know what I say. But yeah, money get tight. So I'm driving up to the hospital. Like I said, they daddy ain't been in their life. When it came to her daughter's her 18-year-old's graduation, I'm up there, you feel me? But I'm like, should we call cuz, you feel me? Cause it's not about, like I said, it's about the generational habits. Like our parents and stuff, or other people's parents had a habit of being rude or not understanding that co-parenting was a thing that had to be done and needs to be done for us to become who we need to become. And some of us really just understand that's who we supposed to become because of the trials and tribulations we went through, and we're able to give a testimony. And I ain't even been there yet. I'm not even there. Like if I did an IRL in my life, bro, I literally have so much to talk about, so much wrong, so much good, all in one person, you feel me? And I know my story ain't the worst, but there's a lot of people out there going through it just trying to live. We're living to die, and it makes sense. A lot of things and phrases and words make sense when you're on your journey and you're trying to do better and you're trying to get somewhere. You're trying to go further, you feel me? You cut a lot of people off, all that. So I called him up to the hospital. I called him up to the graduation. Cuz I ain't got no beef with you, you feel me? But every time I try to call cuz, he avoided me too. Like, nigga, I'm trying to call you, like, nigga, come get your kids, nigga, on my mama. Like, I'm arguing with these niggas, you feel me? Like, I'm ready to punch your son. This nigga talking like he ready to get plugged, you feel me? But all that's neither here or there. Like, it's the past. But at the time, I'm trying to call him, trying to get in contact with him. He ain't answering. Graduation come. I guess he came to the graduation because his daughter invited him. But even though he don't be around like that, like, they still try to involve him in the life. And I see that. Like, I truly see that. So what I do, Mr. Motherfucking Good Guy, what the hell? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't let nobody tell you there's nothing wrong with you being good or feeling good or changing the things you do to become who you want to be. You feel me? Don't let nobody tell you that. But I'm being a good guy, and I'm calling the dad up to the hospital because, like, little bro just caught this. And it's like, it's crazy. And, like, I got younger kids, too, and I don't want to have to go through this with my younger kids or any of that, you feel me? So I call him. I'm like, yeah, we at the hospital. He's like, I'm on my way, you feel me? I finally meet cuz, you feel me, shake up, whatever, we cool, whatever, you feel me? But when I first went and got our stepdaughter car, you feel me, the 18-year-old that graduated, she like, she ain't know nothing about the car, none of that. I picked it up, me and my homeboy, we dropped it off at the house. She was super stoked. I had it in the garage, hid it in the shit. You know, it was a bucket, you know, whatever, whatnot. But it was her first car. She 18, she did it on her own. She bought it with her own money, you feel me? I'm working on it, all that shit. I guess she tell her dad that I'm supposed to do a tune-up. He pop up out the blue. Nigga, it's been about a year and a half since I didn't even seen this car pull up to the house. Nigga, the most it do is pull up to the front. You know, I got cameras and shit, so I see that. And he pull up. I guess he go meet her down the street or something. She talking about her dad did an oil change and all that stuff. Like, cuz in competition with me, not even knowing, bro. I'm a young nigga, bro. I'm not in competition with nobody. I just want to do better than I was doing last year, the year before that, end of the year. I lived. You feel me? So, I'm here to see you do your greatest shit. I'm here to see you do things I ain't had the courage to do, you feel me? To step the fuck up, you feel me? Until I met a woman that showed me how to step the fuck up, you feel me? And I thank her. I'm truly grateful. Like, this is what this whole video is about. Like, how grateful I've been, like, to where I stepped the fuck up, even though financially I'm not doing much. Don't get me wrong, I still get my money, and that's the problem. She be like, where you getting money from? And at the end of the day, it's like, I can't sit on my ass and not get no dollars, no ducats, you feel me? Like, I can't, you feel me? So, yeah, I'm getting money here and there or whatever. Shit, I might even ask my mom for some money at some time, you feel me? Like, probably like 5 times. I asked my mom for some, nothing big, nothing major. And it's to really either get gas in my truck. $40 don't do shit, but it do something, you feel me, since I switched to 87. Or I'm buying weed, and it's cool, because now my mama smoke weed, and I go smoke it with her, you feel me? Or she'll send me some money to get some weed, and she like, give me this, whoop, and I'm going to the pop, you feel me? So we go to the pop-up. I go to the pop-up, I can get anything nigga. If I want an eighth of weed that it usually costs about $60, it's $25. I'm not saying that's what I'm buying, but that's what you can get. So my regular dude, you know, I'm just a glue type dude. I'm glue. It's nothing better than the Gorilla Glue, I swear. Because it's like everything is played with and fucked off. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I turn around and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm buying glue. But long story short, yeah, that's where my money go. Weed, gas, little things here and there for my kids. Or something I might need for my car, you feel me, or the ice cream truck. And she don't even know this is what I'm doing, you feel me? I don't buy video games. I play Warzone. That shit free. You feel me? Only thing I do is put money on my PlayStation account here and there for PlayStation Plus for my kids. They play Peppa Pig and all that stuff, you feel me? I got my own living room, you feel me? And I just be in my own living room playing my video game, minding my business. And I guess I'm not providing, you know? And I'm not working, you feel me? When she been doing this 12 years, don't get me wrong. I know a provider is to provide financials, but it's not the only thing a provider provides. And I need people to understand that and start misconstruing them words, you feel me? That's not it. And a woman is put in a man's life to be his helpmate just as well as we're supposed to help provide. Not just money, wisdom, all that, you feel me? Courage, all that, you feel me? Take care of them, like, come on, like, there's difference, there's different terminologies, there's different terms for it, there's different ways of proving that you're a provider, you feel me? So, we'll have our arguments here and there, and it'd be like, oh, you ain't got a job, you don't want to work. It's like, it's not, I don't want to work. I don't want to work for somebody all these years, just for all these years I was working to finally get to about 60, 70 years old and realizing all that time I spent working for somebody else, I should have been working on myself or building something up for my family or creating a child that's going to have a legacy later on in their life, you feel me? So don't get me wrong. I know money is the root of all evil and the subject to life, you feel me? But at the end of the day, you got to have the right plan, you feel me? Like, there's people that spend years of their life trying to get rich. You feel me? I met a woman with ideas, and I had a vision, and I followed through. You feel me? So, I know for a fact, since she got a clean-ass motherfucking record, she can get on that ice cream truck every day. You feel me? And I'm there to obtain the maintenance, inventory, all things like that. All you gotta do is go out there and get it, shawty. All you gotta do is really take the time. Like, okay, I understand since little bro caught what he caught, you feel me? There ain't been no time. And we ain't had no AC in that thing, so I ain't been jumping on there yet alone. There's nobody at home to watch my kids. So it's like, oh, you don't do nothing. You said you was gonna do this when we got pregnant. When we got pregnant, we lost our child. You know, OC3, rest in peace, little dude. Papa love you. But we'll get in arguments because I was out doing something else. Basically, I was taking care of a contract, but I'm on my phone and you going through my call logs because I don't do that same phone plan shit. I just wanted her to get me a phone, and I said I stay with my company, and then I made it a big deal, and then she finally surprised me with the phone, so it's like I had to accept it, you feel me? So I done my other line down to this phone, you feel me? But she going through this phone, I'm talking to y'all on, and like, seeing my conversations, like I'm cheating, and then there's things popping up on TikTok that's just really, truly a coincidence. Like, one of my ex-girlfriends was one of my homeboy's brother's ex-girlfriend, you feel me? And, or one of the ex-shorties, I ain't even gonna say girlfriend, one of the ex-shorties I used to mess with. And, even though I went over to my homie house all the time to smoke weed, literally, my other homeboy was talking to her at the same time I'm going over there. So I'm never disgusting, and we're not really ever talking. We're not flirting, no, none of that. My bros talk to her now, you feel me? Another homie talk to her now. Like, she just a flip type shit, you feel me? So, it turned out to be like a couple of months, probably a year go by. My girl scrolling through TikTok. She see one of our cars in the background, but in this girl picture. She said, ain't that the girl you used to talk to? Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, yeah. She said, no. She said, ain't that our car in the background? I look past the girl, you feel me? I know, I see what I'm looking at. This is one of the 4th of July's. Everybody out there, if you know Vegas, everybody be on the west side. And, yeah. I'm out there, you feel me? We chilling, they go up, you feel me? Grand finales, boom, 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 it's everywhere, you feel me? So I turn around, I'm over there throughout the whole day. I took my daughter over there in the beginning of the day, then I turned around, took her back home, chill with my girl and them. You feel me? That year we ain't go get fireworks and stuff, but the next year I go crazy, you feel me? I light the block up. I'm going in with the Mexicans. We in competition. I'm like, ooh, it's the first time I'm able to do this. So my inner child kicking in. Not only that, I'm able to have my kids and enjoy this with them. You feel me? And it's hard going through these courts and stuff, getting them, but I'm able to enjoy this now. So I love my life. I know my life is precious, and every bit of it means a lot. You feel me? So I turn around and I'm like, fuck it, you know. I lost myself. You know, I get to talking and I lose myself. That's why there's so many different conversations in one. Like, I could probably cut this, but I don't have the patience to cut this and make different scenes and stuff. You feel me? Because it's going to go back to another conversation, then back to the other conversation. But, yeah, I'm not providing is what she's telling me. I'm up there providing support and taking her situation into consideration. I'm up there every other day with her and her son, the family, all that, you know. Her son loves this food truck called Trap Wings, and just coincidentally, another coincidence. Oh, that's what I was on, the girl and the coincidence, bro. So, yeah, I was cheating supposedly because coincidentally the girl car was in there. So I'm like, damn, you blaming me for something? I'm the type that's gonna go, if you say I'm doing something, I either won't do it or I'm gonna do it. And when you're nagging me about it, or you're saying you think I'm doing something, I'm gonna go do it. So I end up talking to the ex, you feel me? And we texting here and there, we're just texting. I never go link with her or whatever, you feel me? We're just texting, and the day we texting is the day I'm doing a contract, but like I said, I can't go on the property no more. I just oversee my employees doing it. So half my employees is either my little brother's friends or two other people I may know, but it all got messed up just because everybody's half-assed doing the job, and I couldn't go in to really look at what they was doing without trying to, you know, mess my company up. And but like I said, lessons learned and reading the 48 Laws of Powers, which I should have read before a lot of this company started. I would have known not to hire friends and family and and to use people to your advantage and make it look like they're doing the work and they're the ones taking all the credit, you feel me, when you won truly, you feel me? So yeah, a lot of stuff go on in that book that you need to read, and that's why I heard that they supposedly got a ban in the prisons, because it shows you how to manipulate people and stuff. So it's like, yeah, that coincidence came up. So she like, oh, you cheating, woo woo. And boom, I'm like, I really wasn't, but you know, that same day she caught me cheating. I was texting. Y'all call it cheating. I call it, as long as I admit to it or you catch me and I don't lie about it, that's not cheating, you feel me? Cheating is getting caught up doing some shit that you ain't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm not going off what everybody else say. I'm going to go off what I say. But that same day in November, you feel me, my son passed away, and she gave birth, and she said she was at the hospital, woo woo. And I was supposed to go to the hospital on my way after making sure we locked up the schools and stuff. And so we're like 400 classrooms, you feel me? Like a real school, like a real Christian school at that. Like, if you know me, you know the tattoos I got and stuff. I'm doing a Christian school, what? You feel me? But I'm just texting, and my son passed away. And it wasn't that I couldn't leave that. It's like how we lost the contract. I couldn't leave them people at the school. One time, one employee, he turned around, leave the keys on the desk, on the counter. What if he would have did that while I was up there? I mean, while I was up there at the hospital, you feel me? What coincidentally it was that day, you feel me? Hypothetically speaking. Like, what if that would have happened? Like, come on, I couldn't leave them. But yet alone, I'm texting. Me and her was on the phone, but while we on the phone talking, and she can barely talk because she don't want to tell me that the baby passed away, you feel me? But I was texting another person, some fish sticks and chicken fingers. You know how long I had to hear about fish sticks and chicken fingers? You feel me? It became to the point where my relationship became toxic But me knowing what I know what the old people say, them 60-year-olds that's been together 40 years and all that. Like, you got to go through the ups and downs. You really got to go. I had a sweat rag in here the whole time. Stop playing with me, boy. Once again, I ain't got my window fully down because the mosquitoes been fucking my ass up. Been fucking my daughter up. They starting to get my son. They starting to get my other son. My other daughter said she got bit up. It's like, my kids plus her kids, we got about 8 kids in the house. I don't know. Yeah, 8 kids in the house. Like I said, hers is grown, mine's is younger, like Tyler's, and yeah. So I had to hear about fish sticks and all that for a long time. I had to hear how I cheated for a long time. Don't get me wrong. I don't let nothing stop me or be a burden on my heart too long, because it's like I know I'm not able to move and go on in my life, because I know I get my feelings, world coming down. Like, I'm really tearing shit up. If I can't do it, you can't do it, all types of shit. So it's like, I try to drop the shit, you feel me? Every other month of the year, I'm hearing about this shit. It's now a whole new year, and it was supposed to be left last year, you feel me? I'm hearing it as we arguing tonight and today, you feel me? And it's like, I got to the point where I'm telling my baby mamas, I don't want to go through this course no more, because I'm realizing what the system is. I'm doing my research on sovereign citizens and U.S. nationals and basically all that, you feel me? And I'm learning the courts and stuff and what to say when you get pulled over and things like that, and what not to say, or what to hand them and things, and my UCCs, and I know about the straw man, birth certificates, all that, you feel me? I'm not saying I truly know everything, but I know enough knowledge to where I'm telling my woman, it's like, I'm finding out things that's going to help us elevate in life, like white collar shit, wholesale insurance. Started with Walker, but I researched it. I'm finding things like, nigga, I'm fixing my credit without putting money on my credit, you feel me? I'm disputing things on my credit, you feel me? Like, I'm finding out things that you can do, and it's like, I'm the only one putting in the work to learn this, to better us, you feel me? Like, I'm the only one that took the time to, oh yeah, I'm the man, you feel me? Like, this is what I'm supposed to do, but at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not providing. And it's like, I feel like, and you probably heard it before, everybody is loved differently. But these probably 3 animals, pets, animals, no. Females, animals, and babies, you feel me? Those got love unconditionally. But a man is loved under one condition, that he's able to financially provide. And I truly think that sucks, because I don't think, oh, nigga, you ain't never got to provide. No, I don't truly ever think that. Don't ever get me wrong. Like, you feel me? I just think, like, sometimes people really got to figure it out. You know, some people don't become billionaires or even millionaires until they about 60. And even by then are probably 40 years old or late 40s, you feel me? Like, they don't figure it out. And it's like, by the time they get to that point, they don't even have time to spend money or enjoy what the hell they accomplish, you feel me? I don't want to be that, you feel me? I don't want to be there, you feel me? And I don't want to be another black statistic, you feel me? So, fall through, fast forward. And it's like, little bro back in the hospital every day, money going to the hospital. So she ain't going to work. I'm knowing I gotta get on the ice cream truck. I'm knowing, but that motherfucking scorching. You see how I'm just barely sweating in here? Like, I'm not drenched, you feel me? I'm barely sweating in here. But you get on that ice cream truck, it's like more than humid on there. It's like you stepped in the hell, which we are already in. It's just like this Vegas. It's just Vegas heat. It's just Las Vegas heat, bro. And it's like, ain't no other way to. It's Las Vegas heat with Arizona humidity. Humidity. You feel me? So it's like, what? You feel me? My garden's still doing good. I got Well, we had carrots. We grew carrots. We ate them, me and the kids. I got red peppers out there. Them motherfuckers spicy as hell, hot. I'm talking about burns all this. Oh God, I don't know. I don't use no type of chemicals in my garden. Only thing I reuse in my garden is scraps when I got my compost going and stuff. But I got watermelon growing out there, cauliflower, artichoke, green onions, regular onions, bell pepper, cilantro ain't came in yet. I had lettuce back there. I wanted to see a full cabbage head grow, but guess who came and messed my things up? A squirrel, bro. A squirrel, bro. I even bought a dog at one point from the homie, you feel me? He gave it to me, but I still gave him $100. That's what I mean. Like, my money at go places, like, it didn't have to go, but I still put it there because I'm just genuine like that. Like, I gave him $100. He like, for real? I said, nigga, you can give it back. But something happened to where my garden, the dog was a puppy and everything. This is my first, like, puppy I actually got to take care of and my kids got to see grow and stuff. But her kids had a dog at the same time, too, a little chihuahua, but I had a pit. And it was a puppy pit, but she started learning how to jump and do all this, so I'm thinking she jumping my garden gate. But little Flipsy, he's the one that really truly did it. I know my dog, you feel me? But at an impulse, I took my dog and I took her down the street. I took her, found a homeless lady. She like, can I have a cigarette? I got her about damn near a whole pack, you feel me? And she kept the dog, you feel me? I got her bottles of water and stuff, told her name, you feel me? Her name was Sister. My kids named her Sister. I feel bad, you feel me? When I keep going back, I think about it, I look through pictures and stuff. Like, there's things that you feel bad, but you gotta let it go sometimes and just keep going, you feel me? Because if you don't move in life on me, a lot of life don't stop. Life don't stop. So you got to keep going, you feel me? Bad shit happen, you got to keep going. Because if you mourn too long, you sit there depressed too long, upset too long, ain't nothing going to get done at all. So, my thing is you got to sacrifice. You feel me? Lil bro's in the hospital. She sacrifices her job. It ain't going to be as much that she make because she's missing days and weeks and stuff like that, you feel me? But I know for a fact if she got on that ice cream truck, don't get me wrong, I can go sit up there with little bro at the hospital. He's more comfortable with me at the hospital than he is with his own father, you feel me? And I'm not bragging or none of that, you feel me? Because I was never like the type to, oh, I want my kids around the stepdad. But as I got to progressing in life and learning life, like, everybody need help, you feel me? And everybody's selfish, you feel me? So it's like a lot of people gonna say things and they don't truly mean it, or they don't learn until later in life that, hey, I gotta stop being selfish. My kids, if I'm not able to help or be there, somebody has to guide them and be a father figure and provide knowledge and wisdom and extracurricular activities for them and teach them these things I'm not there to do. And I had to be able to understand that. Remind you, I'm only 29 years old. When I met her, I was like 28, 27. I don't know. Like, I think a lot of my brain cells is gone from smoking weed and I used to pop pills back in the day, all that shit done. When I say back in the day, I mean years ago. Like, this was perks. Everybody popping perks is so active now. I done seen and almost lost my big sister, and I seen people die off of them things. And it's because it's the wrong thing, so I stopped popping thizzles because I was addicted to thizzles. Talking about, I used to have over 100 of them. I'm popping more than I'm making, you feel me? Like, no, you feel me? So it's like, I had to stop all that, like dead ass. I had to stop all that because it's not the life I want to live. Like, people could push it and make it seem like it's all cool and gravy. That's not what you want. So, yeah, I could literally go sit up there. Like, I could take my kids during the day. Like, she got to go to work early in the morning. Like, I feel it's to the point where, like, there's days that she was yelling at him to clean up because I was on her ass about certain shit not getting clean. And it's like, yeah, I don't work, but I shouldn't have to be the only one at home cleaning up shit, doing shit, all that shit. I keep looking at reflections and shit, and I started myself. Like I said, I know too much now. And, yeah, so I basically, I just, I'm like, fuck it. I'm like, I can go up there with him, whoop, whoop. but I feel like she's beating herself. She done so much for these kids, you feel me? But for some reason, she's just beating herself for being the only parent, for being the only provider and stuff, doing the only thing, being the only person to be able to be there for her kids and not know this is going on. And even where I started having my kids eat plant-based and started texting my baby mothers that this is what my kids needed to do. Like, she didn't enforce it. She ain't force it on her house. Like, she enables a lot, you feel me? Like, if I'm telling her to tell the kids to clean up the dishes, like, she should be on their butt every other day or every other week. It's like, oh, I'm too tired, come home from work, woo, woo. Like, she don't think of that. But I catch you, if I go chill and play my game in the living room, you cleaning and you doing all this, you feel me? So it's like, now it's like she beats herself for all the stress that he's been through since, I guess, we've been together. He went through, nigga, there's been other niggas worse, I heard. Worse. I just got a temper, and I'm a aware narcissist, and I believe that a lot of men are narcissists, and a lot of people just get their problems and their thoughts under control. You don't truly have to take medicine for anything. They got herbs for that. They got fruits. They got healthy things for that. You feel me? They got a remedy book, the Lost Book of Remedies. Granny got everything in it. I be so paranoid that I'm doing so good. Like, I got weed, but I don't want to be sitting here smoking it inside the store parking lot and the police pull up on me, you feel me? And now I got charges and worrying about some other stuff. Not that I ain't got other stuff to worry about, but I'm worried about some other stuff. So, yeah, I wait till I pull up, pipe back by the house or something. I just need a break. I talk to a lot of my friends, and I tell a lot of people my business, and just speaking this stuff into existence, that could ruin a lot too. But yeah, I'll be offering to go to the hospital, chill with him, stuff like that. Sometimes I'll be having to wait till my kids get up, you feel me, or wake up, so I could take them to the hospital with me, because the other two oldest kids that's still there, they got their own lives. One got a job, they doing their own thing, you feel me? And sometimes they barely got time to give their little brother, you feel me? And I noticed that. So I check in, pop in on him every morning. She said make sure he took his medicine at 10 when he was taking the medicine at 10 and whatnot. But he introduced me into Trap Wings. Coincidentally, back to coincidence and Trap Wings and all that. Like, Trap Wings is a family friend on her sister's side. So I'm not knowing this, and I'm not knowing this my homies. You feel me? So I'm like, dang, woo. I gotta get little bro's Trap Wings, because he had Trap Wings come to his middle school and then turn around. I take him to go get his dreads done one day, and he turned around. I heard Trap Wings was in the area I was at, and I'm like, okay, let's go to Trap Wings. And he put me on the sliders and stuff. So I really, every time I hit Trap, I'm like, I want the sliders, you feel me? Or when I see he doing events, I'm like, oh, you know, can we link so I can get to know what's up with these events, and I can take the ice cream truck out there. Like, I'm really trying to figure out, trying to network and connect, you feel me? And socialize with different people, different businesses and stuff. A lot of people don't just write them because, you know, they want money up front, you know? And I understand that. Like, I would give a lot of people the knowledge I have, you feel me? And because of that, a lot of the things I know, like me working on cars, I go lower prices. A lot of stuff I do lower is because it's free knowledge, and people done right and broke the habits and the generational curses. Like, they would have been able to teach their kids this, and it's free game. It's really free game. And a lot of people is charging for free game. But once they learned it, they became successful, rich, and whatever, you feel me? So it's like, I don't know, it's just where I come from, the life I lived, the things I had to survive, and the slanders and all that things and all that, like, really built a great character. Like, yeah, I want to be in the gym, get buff and shit. I'm a skinny nigga, you feel me? Shit, but I lift that still fat. But, man, it's like, I'm here. Like, I'm truly here. So, boom. Back to child support. I don't know, Trap Wings. So I'm trying to get Trap Wings. Woo, woo. Come find out. That's when I found out the sister no Trap. I talked to her little sister, and I'm like, hey, you know, your sister's son like Trap Wings. He been trying to get it. Woo, woo, woo. You feel me? She like, oh, I'm gonna talk to him. Man, fuck it. One day I pull up. I actually had I had court this day. Same day I left court on me. She's at the hospital. I have one of my daughters that I pick up on a Tuesday at 11, like real early. And I had court. I had court at, I think, 1. At 1. I had court at 1. It's child support court. And she like bring her up to the hospital, but the time frame and where the court is, I'm not going to make it. So, boom, not only am I not going to make it, I ain't going to have a babysitter. So I'm just thinking they're going to be lenient and they're going to be like, oh yeah, we'll just reschedule you. And I'm hoping they do because, I'm doing what they say, but I wasn't paying child support in the beginning because I didn't understand the administration office and how they run getting our money and how they personally put a lot of men on child support because they're getting paid a percentage and stuff, all back to the bonds and all that. Like, people in the child support courts are not judges, truly. They are administrators, and they have no right doing what they're doing. And once we learn, and I learned truly what's truly supposed to go on, like, I'll be able to beat that too, you feel me? There's people out here beating that because they know what they know, but they want to charge on me. I spending money on weed, and I could really be paying for more knowledge, and that's my problem, you feel me? My priorities, I ain't gonna say my priorities is truly messed up, but weed, the habit, the weed, you feel me? So, I go to court this couple of days ago, probably about a week ago. I go to court and realize they not fucking with me. I asked the marshal, he like, yeah, you can fill out your financial disclosure and blase, and judge call you in. I'm being held in contempt too. First time being held in contempt. Like I said, I wasn't paying them because I'm thinking that I shouldn't have to pay for some kids that I'm filing and petitioning to see. And I got proof literally that everything she said and consigned with or ran with me just happened to put a custody case order in, petition in to see my kids. After I put the petition in, about a month and a half later, she put in a petition for child support, and she put a TPO on me, and I ain't seen her about 5.5 years. My mama 6 years. So I ain't seen her in 6 years, and she put a protection order on me. I'm like, what? And then kind of find out after all this, because when I was filing, I'm thinking she's here where we at. And she's not. Kind of find out she's in California. And why I only got so far, because like my first baby mama really was like, if I didn't love her, I didn't love my kids. She did some things in our past, and I did some things in our past. Like I said, we had a toxic, abusive relationship. And at the end of the day, like, we still wanted to be together to the point where at one point, my second baby mama, my first baby mama was willing to have a polygamy with me and my second baby mama just to be with me. And I didn't realize that's what I want, not with my baby mama. That's what I want, you feel me? It's just something, ain't nothing wrong with it, you feel me? Once you learn how to hold everything and prioritize everything and provide for everybody that you want to be in your circle and show everybody how to make this same income so all this keep coming back into the circle, that don't matter then, you feel me? But hey, I'm getting there. They hating on that boy, you feel me? Dang, I always forget. Oh yeah, so go to child support court. The marshal, he like, yeah, you can go in, but if something happens, we'll just have child services come get her. I've been through the system as a kid, and we got out the system when I was about 13, turning 14, and the system's not a place for no kid. And yes, honestly, sometimes they do put you in a good home. They do have your best interest. But if you end up in a group home or these people that's just in it for the money, they don't care. They don't care about you. Me and my siblings were split up. Me and my big sister and my little brother and my little sister. The girls went with each other, and me and my little brother, he was a baby at the time. we went with each other. And my little brother used to get whooped on all types of shit up there. Like, and he's a baby. Like, the nigga's probably about like 1 year old, probably 2. You feel me? He'll be doing something as a baby, and I catch my foster parents smacking his hands together. I'm like, why the fuck is you doing that? That's your way of whooping him? You feel me? Bitch, that's why we here. You feel me? Excuse me. Like, but that's why we here. You feel me? So, it's like when he said that, like, trauma just kicked in fast. And I'm like, this dude next to me, he like, yeah, well, you know what happens after continue. He ain't making no better. He ain't making it no better. So, not only is my girl at the hospital with my son for his condition, and when I say this young man is so smart, I'm talking about she been calling him grandpa, I guess, since he was little. But, you know how smart Franklin was on My Wife and Kids? I don't care if it was an act, a show or not. Like, that little boy, he was that smart. And he is that smart. He all on the phone looking up his conditions, and he figuring it out for himself. He figuring it all out for himself. And Granny, he figured it all out. Like, the day of his sister graduation, he knew something was wrong. He already looked it up. But he just had to make it through the graduation. We go to a big seafood boil. You feel me? I'm back eating meat and stuff again. So we had this seafood boil for the graduation. You feel me? And it's all you can eat. So he getting bags. You feel me? But he acting like he can eat it, but he not. He can eat it, but we could see, I could see, like, something in his face, like, ain't right. And his mama was like, oh, you over there trying to force yourself to eat it? Like, she joking too. Like, we not even knowing, you feel me? I think probably about 3 days later or the next day after the graduation. Because after the graduation, there was the same day. Trap just happened to be at a graduation party that her sister's friends, or her sister's best friend was throwing, and the mom paid for the food truck to cater that. I might go and sit down on, you feel me? So when the two siblings go, the older siblings go, the two older siblings go to graduate, and the big brother, they go. Little bro was supposed to be going, but he ain't feel good, you feel me? He knew why he ain't feel good, but we ain't know. He was just, I'm sick, woo, woo. And ain't no telling when he looked this up. Like, for all we know, he held it in for the graduation. Like, he been holding it in longer than that. And then he had, like, a lump on his chest. I'm not putting our business out there. I'm just letting y'all know to be aware. Like, you never know what's going on with people. Like, and I'm going through arguments with my baby mamas and stuff, you feel me? And I'm realizing, like, this is bigger than us, you feel me? Not just his situation, life itself. Like, we got to take care of our kids and do it the right way, woo, woo, you feel me? So, I get to call my baby mamas the day I'm at the courthouse. I'm like, woo, woo, if I don't pick up my son, woo, I need you to understand, woo, I'm not telling them all my business, but I'm telling them enough. And probably one of them, I told them my business, you feel me? Like, because my son, I didn't get to see my son. It's my second son, and I didn't get to see him for 4 years because of what me and his mom had going on, and that hurt me, and it was very detrimental, you feel me? Like, he ain't even basically know about me. And then when he finally met me, he called me by my nickname and stuff. Like, he told me stuff that didn't make sense. He had low self-esteem, all types of stuff. And it's like, now that I know Big Dog, and it's like, he's so smart, he's so well educated, he's into everything that he does, and he holds his head up high, He likes playing football because his older brother plays football on his mama's side or whatnot. But yeah, he play football now and stuff, so, I just don't want them to think, oh, I go missing and I don't tell nobody what's going on, that this is what it is, you feel me? So I get to tell my baby mamas, like, yeah, you feel me? We ain't always got a beef. It's not about us. I'm trying, you feel me? I'm doing better. Like I've been here 2 years straight on in and out. One of my kids, the courts, that's why I hate the courts. That's why I hate the system. This is why I'm trying to talk it over with my baby mamas now. And somewhat we're on understanding, but they try to make it seem like it's just me with the anger problems and stuff. They see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. You hear what's going on. Nobody's going to be truly happy for your success. And not even your loved ones. So, yet alone the ex, you feel me? They don't want to see you getting high, you feel me? Like, they don't want to see you elevating, you feel me? Like, so, We arguing and all that, and that might not even be the case. They just really might be mad at me for the past. Like, got a crazy life, to my baby mamas and sisters, you feel me? Like, my business or whatever, but I'm putting y'all on my blog, so it's like y'all gonna understand. Like, I live a crazy life, and I did crazy things, and you know, I'm glad to be here and be who I am today, and be able to be in my kids' life and make drastic changes and have so much input in their life, you feel me? And I enjoy every bit of it, you know? Even with my stepkids, like, I'm glad I'm able to be there, have certain talks with them and all that stuff. I love it, you feel me? No matter how much my girl think I don't provide enough, you feel me? We got an ice cream truck that do it all. But yeah, Trap Wings was there, you feel me? He ended up going to the hospital, all that, basically. Back to, I go to court, I tell my baby mamas everything, you feel me? Like, I might be going to jail, basically, but if I don't, I'm just telling y'all so y'all understand, like, I'm not just trying to dip out on my kids, or I done went back and went back to the streets and started hustling and shit, and found the streets and everybody else opinion or none of that is more important than the life I'm living or trying to live. So yeah, with all due respect, I'm like, I gotta tell them, you feel me? It's like, you either grow up or you don't, you feel me? You either do better or you don't, you feel me? And at the end of the day, it's like, I gotta do better. So I'm doing better. I'm taking care of my kids. I'm popping up. I'm showing out. All that, you feel me? I'm just doing what I can, and I'm treating my stepkids like they my blood. Like, I catch myself calling them. I think I'm 30 years old. These kids, you can tell I ain't had these kids. But I be calling them son and that, you feel me? I be like, Cam. I'll be like, child. I'll call him middle child. Stuff like that, you feel me? So, some weird car creeping. Down the street, people don't creep down. Probably because I'm sitting out here at the store so long. And nobody want to see that. Especially when it's just one cashier or whatever. So, I worked at a gas station before. And before I worked there, it got robbed. And I was on camera why it got robbed. And they didn't know who to point out, but they knew that I always came to the store, and I was up there hustling at the time back in the day. You feel me? But long story short, I ended up getting a job at the gas station. So I understand what he's going through in there. And I think this cashier, he lived close. All the cashiers live close to me. But he knew here or whatnot. He ain't used to seeing me like this. So he don't know I ain't on no bullshit. You feel me? And if you know what I got going on, where I'm trying to go in life, I'm really not on no bullshit no more. It's not that I'm sucker. It's not that I'm sucker, I'm wuss, I'm puss, none of that. It's like this bigger and better shit in life, and there's so much we don't know. Like, we run around doing all this shit in the street. Just think, if we really knew the UCC codes, the laws, and all that, and we knew how to take our passports and become national citizens, we'd be the shit. You feel me? We'd be the shit. You think they can't touch us now? You think we untouchable now? You feel me? Go get your shit together. Go get your status corrected. You feel me? Like, you can't be touched, really. Like, and I don't mean in a sense like, oh, you just go do badass shit and you can't be touched. Like, I'm talking about, like, ain't no reason for you to be getting stopped for no reason. Illegal search and seizures, you feel me? You ain't committed no crime. There's no inter-party, none of that. You feel me? Like, a lot of stuff that they charge us with and they do for us, or they do to us, like, go against our constitutional rights, and you gotta be able to read and look that up and prove that, like, dead ass, like, really truly prove that. And some people ain't able to prove that. So yeah, I tell my baby mamas everything, whatever, whatnot. I'm getting tired. It's about 3:15 in the morning, bro. I've been talking for like an hour and 43 minutes and 52 seconds. You feel me? That's what the phone say. But I turn around and I leave the courthouse, you feel me? I end up getting an old boy number next to me, white dude, because he said he can help me with a remote job from home or whatever. Suck ass nigga. get his number. He kept telling me, he texted me later on throughout the day, like 5 o'clock, like, oh, the judge, I mean, the marshal came out. He was pretty upset. He kept telling me about his case. I'm happy that, you know, he ain't held in contempt like that and all that. But I would have never known what was going on in my case, and I was ready to be held in contempt and sit there and get my little time out the way, and know when I get out, you know, I'm gonna be up on my payments and stuff. For me, it's something, it's nothing major, but at the end of the day, they want their money, and as long as you don't truly know what's going on with the system, they can do whatever the fuck they want. So you either go sit your ass down or pay them and don't give a fuck. And yeah, so we leave the courthouse or whatever. I gotta go pick up my other daughter, another one of my children. So I go pick up my other daughter. Just happened to be down that side of town, a little bit closer to the courthouse. Almost definitely close to the courthouse, because the one over here by my house is far. But yeah, most definitely close to one of the courthouse, the family courthouse. And I turn around and I take a detour, you feel me? And that detour I end up seeing Trap Wings, the truck. I'm like, bro, do a video for me, you feel me? Like, every time Trap Wings came up, or when he did come home from the hospital, you feel me? Because, you know, they had to figure out what he had and all that, but the little dude already knew before the doctors. That nigga in there saying some shit that the doctors look like, yeah, he's smart. Like, how you know what that is, you feel me? Because he already looked it up, you feel me? So, not even that. He had a better idea than the doctors did. Ain't that some shit? So, every time he got back from the hospital, you feel me? I told his siblings I had a surprise for him. I was gonna personally have Trap Wings deliver a plate to his fucking room. You feel me? Excuse me for saying it like that, but I got irritated because by him, he like, yeah, I got you. You feel me? I'm like, how much? He said no charge. You feel me? I'm like, sheesh, alright, but I'm still willing to pay him. You feel me? So he like, I'll be up there, like, basically later on is what he made it seem like. And he never truly came later on, nothing like that. I ended up writing him the next day, like, what happened type stuff. And he like, oh, I was out of town getting supplies in California type shit. I'm like, oh, okay, you feel me? I brush it off or not. And I try to get him again. He like, oh, he busy type stuff. I'm like, all right. Try to get him again. He like, all right. So boom, the day I'm leaving the courthouse, I wasn't even supposed to leave the courthouse. I was supposed to be sitting down. Child support mug, you feel me? You ain't even got to commit no crime. You just sitting there because you had a good time. And you should have bought a condom instead of worrying about wasting the time. You feel me? My kids are amazing, you feel me? My first 2 kids are amazing. Like, I was there for the first 5 years of their life. And it was amazing, you feel me? Other than that, child support is a mug, so I leave child support. They're pulling a trap. He do a video, shout out little bros, all that. You feel me? Real legit. You feel me? But he really ain't just been out there like that. You feel me? And I realize, you know, everybody still got something to do. You feel me? And I understand other people still got their life to live. No matter what you got going on, people still got their own shit to do. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, do the video for me. I appreciate it. We'll shout bros out. And I sent it to little bros. I sent it to the other siblings or whatever. So he ain't steady going around like, I missed Trap Wings. I didn't get to get him. You know, instead of him doing that, he ain't gotta do that. He's sitting there like, boom. You know I can go get my wings. I just gotta get better. You feel me? And he's been feeling better and stuff. But Trap Wings ain't been out. So I don't want him to think I forgot, but I didn't. You feel me? But yeah, I just been there, you know, being supportive. You feel me? And been there for her hardship and her hard times, like she's been there for me. And no matter what, I always try to replace that, even if financially I can't do it. I emotionally am there, truly emotionally there, physically there, and I do more than basically their father do, other than all he do is send money. Like, cuz stopped sending money for a while, but he'll pull out, don't get me wrong, like, nigga, he's just the bank, like, you feel me? But since little bro been going through this, he been talking about he ain't got no job, he ain't got no money and stuff. You feel me? But hey, it is what it is. I provide and do what I can for them kids. I was getting food stamps at the time, and I was putting my food stamps in the house, you feel me, not only because my kids was coming in, but yeah, you know, they gotta eat, you know. So me and her finally, like, you know, we just gonna order a little portable AC. You know, it was all high range and stuff, but we found one for a nice budget, for our budget, and we got it. It came in the mail today. Not only did it came in the mail, you know, I had to move a lot of stuff out the ice cream truck, and then I turn around and tell her, you feel me, and then it's like, I need her son's help, the oldest one. I'm like, I'm trying to get cuz up, like, nigga, I'm not trying to intimidate nobody or none of that, but it's like, I do enough for me to have your respect around here. We chop it up, I even smoke because, you feel me, like, none of this, all this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. But yeah, like, your mama allow you to do what you do, you do what you do, as long as you're doing what you gotta do around the house. He go to work, you do it. He go to work. He go to work. Other than that, you know, he helped me out, we chop it up, we have our talks time to time. Other than that, that's about it, you feel me? I can't truly complain because so much has happened, and then now it's like we done just got hit with like a tornado basically, and it's nobody's fault, you feel me? We don't understand that they feeding us this bio-generated food, and a lot of these foods cause cancer, and it's just crazy. So you really gotta watch. Even if you get in plant-based stuff, that stuff may not be good. You gotta really truly watch what you give your kids and you truly put into your children, because how can we say we love our children and we truly don't know what we're giving them? And yeah, smoking and stuff is bad around them and all that, and they got contact and secondhand smoke, but yeah, I just do, you feel me? Like, I just do it. No matter what, I make it happen, you feel me? So Fan came in, and I noticed, like, we've been trying to, like, she been trying to argue with me here and there, and I'll be avoiding it, and I'll be trying to argue, or I might pick something, but it's not truly picking something. It's truly saying, like, this is what's going on at home since you've been gone, and it's like there's other people here, and they need to take care of this shit too. And it ain't never one of those situations where she bullying me or none of that. She talk back and talk shit to me. It's more like I'm the shit talker. But I hate when I'm saying something that's like, it's basically getting ignored. It's not. It's like she love her kids, and then this situation, not love, but she enabled, and she was lenient. Plus, she was the only parent for a very long time because it's popping in and out. You feel me? Other than that, I mean, I don't know their situation to why he did what he did, but I can only imagine. You feel me? But everybody, you know, got their own thoughts and their own reasons to why they do what they do, and it's just that. But yeah, she come home. Not only I didn't get my plate made, but it's this thing, like, I grew up, and even after I grew up and I got older, it's like, oh, what y'all want to eat tonight? Or, hey, babe, what you want to eat tonight? It ain't even have to be this relationship. It could have been past relationships. And, you know, we got it settled what we going to eat, or when we came up with what we wanted to eat and shit. And it's like, at the end of the day, at the end of the fucking day, I be saying shit. But, that's tight, huh? Yeah, I got a lit in here. You feel me? My baby. But, yeah, I just be doing my little shit. I be trying, so we've been like, I've been avoiding arguments with her, even though I got something to say, or I try to say it the most kindest way possible without her being upset or not truly wanting to deal with the solution or the problem. So I go handle it myself 9 times out of 10. But it's like ever since this happened to her son, a lot of stuff don't matter no more. A lot of stuff don't matter no more. A lot of shit don't make sense. And I'm the only one that seems to give a fuck or care. You feel me? I'm the only one that seemed to give a fuck right here. And that's just because of what I truly been through and how I was raised. So it's like certain shit just don't sit well with me at home. It shouldn't be like this at home. And hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Same day, I had to go back a little bit, but I ended up finding my dad was in the hospital. He had a stroke, and I think he cracked his head or whatnot, and he was in the hospital. That shocked me because my dad is in another state, and I felt like he taught me so much and done so much for me to where I'm able to do and have so much input on life for these other children. And I just feel like that's great, and because of him, you know, he wasn't really there like that, but he was there. Like, and when he was there, nigga, we went fishing. I'm dumpster diving as a kid. My first tight bike was a Haro. Y'all thought Mongoose was the shit. I had a Haro with big bolts, you feel me? Big fat tires, you feel me? He'll find red lines and stuff in the garbage, you feel me? So I enjoyed the time I had with him. I learned how to do handyman stuff, fucking with him. I also learned how to do gardens and stuff, so landscaping and stuff is something I know how to do. Like, this is stuff I only perfected my craft as I got older, you feel me? Like, I only truly took certain jobs as basically a trade, and that's what some people need to learn. Like, don't take that job as something that you gotta do forever. You can learn it and craft it into something that you can do for yourself later on in life, you feel me? Or help make your life better or easier, you feel me? Thought my lights was in my home. I'm saying, oh my God. So I just I basically just do what I know how to do and do it without being a product of my old environment. You feel me? My new environment is lovely. Area is lovely, stuff like that. You feel me? But I want a bigger house, so like I don't have to be less statistic or none of that. So I'm just riding around. I was chilling at the gas station, but I got uncomfortable there. Like, my mind be fucking with me and shit. My head be fucking with me and shit. Since I became spiritual, I feel like I see a lot of things I ain't supposed to see. Especially when I used to do mushrooms. I used to take mushrooms, just try to microdose and try to open my third eye. But ever since then, like, a lot of shit, I feel a lot of energy, different vibrations and stuff is crazy. But yeah, we fast forward to today. Like, you know, it's been traumatic situations and detrimental situations, and you know, you can only grow and progress over time. But it's been to the point where go sit at this gas station for a second. It's been to the point where true actuality, you either grow from it or you grow apart. So we're in a disagreement today because I know for a fact I got cameras and I set cameras up, and you get notifications like I get. Even when she's at work, she's telling me, oh, there's a package outside, woo woo, because she has to look at her phone to see that or something like that. It may be the case. And even if she'd do that, supposedly ain't do it today, you feel me? So she just all of a sudden want to park in the garage. I ain't been parking in the garage because the adapter ain't been working and whatnot. But she comes home, she goes in the garage, somehow doesn't see the freezers I took out the ice cream truck and stuff all in the garage, and turns around. We get in a disagreement. First thing comes her mouth, I got one of my friend's cars in there, and he's locked up, incarcerated right now, and I know what it's like to have nobody there to take your stuff, and you truly not really have nobody there to help you get your stuff. You're incarcerated, or the fear of you thinking you might lose your stuff while you're incarcerated. So I offered to take his car. Not only that, he ain't had the funds to get his car towed, and the day before he needed his car towed, it broke down. After it already broke down, he got it started. It broke down. On the way to him, it broke down on him while he was on the way to my house, so I could run codes and do a diagnostic on his car. So I felt bad. Not only that, some reason, you know, everybody's situation ain't great, you feel me? So I had to tow bro car, even though other homies said they was gonna help do it. I didn't truly need nobody help, but these people he knew longer than me, you feel me? But I knew him longer than my girl. And it's never bros over hoes. I appreciate everything my girl do, but you gotta be under there to look at different situations from different aspects. And like I said, from the hood life into the life my girl lives, my girl is considered what they call a square. And me, I don't find nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to be a square now. I'm trying to live a square ass life, you feel me? Or people might look at me as a square when truly I'm not, but I don't know. I don't care what people's opinions or how they look at me or view me, you feel me? I only care about me and my family, my children and stuff like that. And family is anybody that you are willing to call your friend or that has been there for a long time. So she comes in there and she's like, not only that, we got in a debate one time how I don't wash her laundry. And it's like, I don't even wash my own laundry. I used to have another female that I didn't even mess with wash my laundry. Ain't no telling, she's probably doing voodoo or something on my stuff. But another female sure used to do my laundry. We wasn't even together. I had another female used to pay my phone bill. We wasn't even together. We had intercourse once. I got out of jail, you feel me? All that. We still paying my phone bill. Like, call it a woman night. Call it what you want. You feel me? I know how to get money and invest it. And I don't gotta be with somebody, you feel me? But when you make a commitment or try to make a commitment, you stop doing certain things, or you learn how to be sneaky or whatever, you feel me? But dang, I forgot. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm tired. I need sleep. I'm running on fumes. Truly, I ain't ate today. I don't really eat often. I probably eat like 1.5 meals a day and snack on stuff here and there. I drink a lot of spring water. Don't have none right now, so I'm a bit dehydrated. I was yelling, arguing, sweat my ass off, all type of shit earlier today. But so she come home and she's like, basically, oh, I came to get the garage opener, and when I seen her go through the garage, oh, I'm washing her clothes. She don't even know I'm washing her clothes, so I'm washing her clothes, and I don't wash females' clothes because you might find some and they just throw an excuse, but when they wash your clothes, I seen a streak, or I be seeing shit. I don't give a fuck if I got a streak in my drawers. I had a long day. I'm not the type of nigga to go sit on anybody's toilet, you feel me? Like, fuck all that. But, she like, I'm like, she going to the garage. I'm having to go in to go check on her clothes. I've been doing laundry all day, you feel me? And I don't even do laundry, but I'm like, I gotta do something different. And it's not because I'm thinking we about to get in an argument or something. This is just how I woke up. Like, every day I wake up, it might seem that I got an attitude, but I'm really waking up on how can I change my situation. So not only that, one of my daughters I hate this judge. He gave me my daughter 1 day out of the week. And it's been a whole 2 years straight like that. And that sucks, you feel me? When all my other 2 kids, I got them throughout the week, you feel me? And my son, I alternate weekends with his mother, so we get to bond more. But my youngest daughter, we know each other. I've been there, you feel me? I never had this problem as far as providing, you feel me? Like, I was in the streets and I was still able to go pick my daughter up, do this, But that's only because I got older and wiser, and I was still trying to get my other kids, but it still just didn't work out. So I had to go through the courts. At least I thought, you feel me? But it still ended up working out for some in my favor. But my daughter was supposed to go home yesterday, but she didn't go home because I wrote her mom, and I'm like, you feel me? I'm tired of going through this with our judge, woo. Then the day they're not on our side, blase, you feel me? And can we just try to co-parent on our own, you feel me? And I'm not saying let's cancel out the court orders or nothing, like it's work. Basically, I know nothing's gonna happen overnight. Who don't know that? If you think that, fuck, you need more help than I thought I needed. You feel me? But she turned around and said, yeah, you feel me? That surprised me because we've been arguing. All we do is argue, you feel me? She done came to my house. I got it on camera, she tripping, but I know my judge don't like me and whatever. And even though it may be a different judge, she ended up getting a protection order somehow, some way. And I got proof she was the, neither here or there, but yeah. So it's like, cool, now we on a cool term, you feel me? My youngest daughter, mom, we're on a cool term because I had talked to her today. I had went to court when I picked my youngest daughter up that day before we went to Trap Wings or whatever, seen Trap Wings or whatever. And I tell my baby mama like this: the way that the judge did our court case, I'm able to file my daughter every year for taxes. She's not able to do that. She didn't fight me back. And like I said, some people are not educated with the system or educated on what to do in the system. So, or just don't give a fuck. But neither that or none of that. It's just like she don't have too much rights as another mother is supposed to have. So she still does her shit or whatever, but I got our daughter more than her and all that. So it's easier for her to go down to the health district and be like, hey, I want to put him on a birth certificate, than through what I've been telling all my baby mamas this. Like, at the end of the day, it's easier for y'all to go down there to the health district, I pay for it, and y'all get me put on a birth certificate, than me having to send my shit all the way to another state, proof that a judge said that, finding out one of the judges ain't said that. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna do them all at the same time. So I ain't get to file my taxes last year or whatever. I should have still, but I ain't filed my taxes last year. I accept the penalties for it or whatnot. But if any, shit. I'm like, at the end of the day, look, child tax credit coming out, woo woo. I got my daughter more, woo woo, blase. We're gonna have something to come together, or shit. I'm just gonna go put her shit in myself. I'm gonna do it the right way, and you're not gonna get nothing basically, and all that. In my girl's mind, I done went over there and fucked my baby mama, and it's like, now we're cool. So at the end of the day, I done had to do this to all my baby mamas, now we're just cool. Or they understand that I'm getting older and they probably need to grow up, or the situation that we need to set behind us, and in our child's best interest, it's better that we co-parent and we come together and we get along. Like, that's number one. That's what everybody should want, you feel me? Like, regardless if y'all was together or y'all still together or not, y'all should want to be able to co-parent correctly, you feel me? And do this for the best interest of your child, because a lot of people are growing up without mothers and fathers in their life, and they're becoming, some people are great, some people millionaires, you feel me? Somehow they just still got on the right track, but sometimes that just fucks up a person, and them people don't come out how they was supposed to like everybody else, you feel me? Or had a harder life, or just look up the statistics. Look up houses with 2 parents in it, and look up houses with 1 parent in it and no father. Or look up a father's house with just 1 parent. I mean, just look up a father's household with no mother in it, you feel me? So look up a mother's household with no father in it, and look up a father's household with no mother in it. Now then look at a household with both parents in it. On my mama, you're gonna see a household with just a father in it is similar to a household with 2 parents in it, and it's crazy because we still provide discipline, strength. I can't even get into it because it's like there's so much I do for my kids. It's like, if you ain't doing it, what the fuck you doing? You feel me? So it's like, I don't know. I'm consistent with what I do. I taught them how to garden. I taught them business, and they're young. You feel me? And then the older ones, I'm trying to teach them too. Whether they don't want to listen to me, I'm thinking they, this my mama boyfriend. I ain't gotta hear nothing he say. You feel me? So, yeah, that's just how that shit be going. That's how that shit be going. So not only do I got my other child an extra day, and this is new that, we had it happen before, you feel me? I was supposed to keep her a week, and then we got in an argument, but I still kept her that week because you ain't gonna recant or renege on your words. But I got to keep her extra day. Now me and my girl now arguing because she want to park in the garage, but the garage got not only the freezers in there for the ice cream truck, 3 big freezers in there, you feel me? And where the other ice cream truck is, the other freezers is parked where the other ice cream truck is, you feel me? So, yeah, right now, the freezer's in there, and then the homie car in there. I said Rose is incarcerated, all that extra stuff. And, you just, sometimes people need people, you feel me? And sometimes you got to be that person, no matter what you're going through, because people are probably going through worse. And to have your freedom took from you, no matter what you did, hey, we don't deserve that. A lot of that shit is against our constitutional rights. A lot of that shit, you ain't harmed nobody, did nothing truly, you feel me? You shouldn't be in that type shit, you feel me? But that is neither here or there. I just know this is my partner, and if I know if he wasn't able to pay for the tow to my house while incarcerated, or me going through 3 ways through people, I know for a fact when he get out, this could be all he got. Because, boy, sometimes I look at my truck, it's all I got. And shit, one time there was so many mosquitoes in the house on my mama. Like, that West Nile shit a motherfucker. And if you live around areas where there's swimming pools, you most definitely catching that shit in your area. So it's like, I slept in my truck before, so at the end of the day, I know this can be all that somebody have, you feel me? You can get out to no house, no home, no family, but get out to a vehicle and land your vehicle and still build yourself up from there. It's nothing like being homeless. As long as you got a roof or hood, tires, whatever you want to call it, you got something over your head that you can call your little temporary space or dwelling. On my mama, that's all that count. So I told bro car, like, to my house is in there or whatever. She come home trying to get in the garage. When she tried to get in the garage, she ain't always washing her clothes. You feel me? And then when I do tell her I'm washing them, she said about time. I said, nigga, I don't even wash my own shit, let alone my kids' shit. None of that shit. I'll do it when I notice, my laundry sitting too long, my kids' laundry sitting too long, and probably because she just too busy. Or maybe she just want to see if I'm going to wash my own shit. You feel me? Strange. But at the same time, it ain't, you feel me? And it might sound like I do so little, but I do so much. You feel me? So when I first moved in, like, she was hoarding boxes. Amazon, all quarantine was in that garage. Everything she ordered was in that garage. Couches, the old couches, all types of shit was sitting in the garage. Granny. You go to the backyard, all types of old furniture and shit was sitting back there too, like I said before. Like, I paid somebody to get the stuff out the backyard, you feel me? I landscaped the backyard myself. Turned the dirt and everything, planted a garden back there. The garage, I cleaned it out. You could park 2 vehicles in there, but it got to the point where her oldest daughter's car, nobody wanted to listen to me. She took that motherfucker to a shop for a tune-up. For some reason, it come back not working. Again, come back on a tow truck, so that motherfucker was sitting right there where the homie Volkswagen is. Crazy. 2 Volkswagens sitting in the same spot. 2 different ones, 2 different models. But, yeah. So I turn around, bro's been locked up, but he about to get out in a couple days, literally, on me. And, she like, if I can't park right there, no. It started because, like I said, she didn't know I was washing her laundry. I'm going to the laundry, and it's all today. I'm going to the laundry, and I go to grab her laundry, but I see her coming out the garage with the garage remote in her hand. Not the remote, but the sensor to open the garage from your phone and shit. And I'm like, what are you doing? You feel me? Oh, I got some batteries. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you got the wrong batteries, because I went to a regular store and got the batteries, and they're much bigger than that. They're the flat ones, but they much bigger, and most stores only carry that flat one, but it's that smaller size. So I mean, I truly didn't know what she had, but I'm just telling her that. And she said, I'm just trying to park in the garage. I said, I was saying, you trying to park in the garage. Not only that, I parked my shit in the driveway. One of the ice cream trucks is parked in the driveway. That's why we've been looking for a bigger house, because, and at the time we couldn't afford a bigger house, because of the simple fact, we got all this going on. And not just all this going on, we got room for all this. You feel me? So we turned around and we get into it, and she all of a sudden want to move the homie's car. She like, I'll move his car. Woo, woo. Say, you're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna tell somebody shit and give somebody my word. Especially since I've been living this good, nice, spiritual life and learning to do better by people, you feel me? I'm like, you're not gonna do that. She like, shit, I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna wanna do. No, the fuck you ain't. You woo woo. And at the end of the day, like I said, I cleaned that garage. I did all that shit. And if I didn't do it the way I see it, you had that shit in there since 2020. Right before then, my mama, you wasn't gonna clean it up. The house is clean, don't get me wrong. But when you ain't got a man to organize or to point out shit and add order into that motherfucker, certain shit would stay the same. Certain shit would stay the same way if a man is not introduced into the home. I promise you that. And just like with a man, certain shit a man would keep the same way if a woman's not introduced into his life. You feel me? You ain't gotta be a simp, you ain't gotta be a pimp, but you gotta know what's up. You feel me? This black dog. So she get the fussing about cuz car. She said, oh, it's funny. We arguing about a nigga's car. We arguing. I'm like, what? First of all, don't try to sex play me like that. No, none of that. We don't do that. You feel me? I'm like, at the end of the day, it's about the principles. It's the principles of somebody else leaving me their stuff in my possession. And you knew about it and all that, but because you upset, all of a sudden you want to move that car. Not only do you got to move that car, but for them to move that car and the freezers to be parked in where they at, the ice cream truck gotta move. So you basically tell me I gotta move the ice cream truck, all that shit too. Like, she not getting what she's saying, she just running her mouth, you feel me? So at the end of the day, she just arguing. But I'm the one trying to pick arguments and shit, you feel me? So it's like, at the end of the day, she got a lot of stress on her mind to understand all that. But to remind you, my dad has been in a hospital and some other shit. I haven't talked to him, so I truly, like, it's nobody else's fault but my own. I take accountability for it and shit. But it's like, I can't afford to have that conversation and even act or pretend like I'm about to make it out there when I got all this going on, you feel me? So I'm not looking for no empathy, no sympathy, none of that, you feel me? I'm just letting people know I understand. And it's like I said, women, pets, your children are loved unconditionally, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But we all should be equal no matter what, because it's 85% of the chance a lot of black men without a bad record just can't get jobs, you feel me? Or a lot of people have a vision and nobody else is in that tunnel with them, so when they locked on that vision, they might be procrastinating, they might be trying to get it done, they might be trying to figure it out, but they're on to something, you feel me? So she just like, you don't do nothing and all that shit, and I'm like, what? When truly, like, I can't do nothing much until you get on that truck again. Like, I do the marketing and shit for the business, for the cleaning company. I got us on Google, all that, you know? I be missing phone calls here and there, you feel me? But all that, you know? So it's like, I'm confused. I think of the longevity of things, you feel me? And it's coincidentally her favorite movie is Acrimony, you feel me? And it's like, yeah, she had the ideas of this stuff, but she had nobody that was willing to take the time to follow through. And this before it's like she even like, I fully got my kids, and that was a struggle, you feel me, dealing with the courts, you feel me? It was times I really just wanted to sign my rights over, and I can't do that, you know? They didn't ask to be here, they don't deserve that. California is so hard to deal with, though. That might be an option, but I'm not gonna hold myself on that, because I really want to be in my children's life. And even if I gotta keep paying child support and don't see them later, and then they see the truth, the videos, I got pictures, like I've been there, used to go to the park, used to do everything together, you feel me? My mama used to teach my oldest daughter how to cook, all that, you feel me? Like, it wasn't nothing, she was smart. So to see my youngest so smart, oh my gosh, you feel me? Like, she's so intelligent, my youngest. My oldest was the same way, and then they got so many similarities. I feel like they got the same shaped head and stuff, so I always think about my oldest daughter. And I got her on TikTok, and I try to reach out to her, you know, I'm your dad. My mama said I don't have a dad. My dad's right here, talking about the one that she married, the dude she married or whatever. And she spelled my nickname, and she like, oh, this who you is? Mama said you a bad dude and all that, you're a bad guy. I see you go to jail. I'm looking like, what? Damn, you about 8, 9 years old now. You talking about, you remember me going to jail when you was about 4? Come on now. It's either their mama texting me now and just following me on TikTok and being nosy and shit so she can run a child support, or my daughter, like, is hurt, you feel me? And don't realize the type of man and person I am and was. And her mama's like steady lying to her, and now I'm going through all this child support shit on top of my dad, on top of my son being in the hospital, you feel me? Like, I be trying to say son, but then at the end of the day, it's like my stepson, because we're not truly married or anything. At the end of the day, I look at the little dude as my son because of the shit he do and how he act. And it's just a personality you just gotta fuck with, you feel me? And I'll never take that from no man. Like, nigga, I don't want your position, but I am that figure in your child's life, you feel me? That's how I look at certain shit and certain things. Yeah, I've been on here about 2 hours, almost 3 hours, just chopping it up. It's on me and kicking my ass, you know. I want to go to sleep. I want to go home and go to sleep. Boy, we fight, boy, oh God. Oh God. So, she like, in the long run, she keep making it about the principle is, or the aspect she looking, or where she understanding how my mouth is fuck everything that's going on, but it's really fuck what you saying, because you're telling me I don't do shit, I'm not doing nothing. It's really, I'm doing all I can do at this moment while I'm trying to get us to where we're trying to go, you feel me? And it's like, you work 24/8, and because you ain't been able to work 24/8, I just recently been applying for jobs out the ass, you feel me? So I had 2 interviews the other day. I didn't have nobody to watch my daughter, you feel me? And her son told me the day before he was gonna be there around 2 for me. She at work, and he ain't there. Lil bro's in room 6, so I ain't gonna ask him, you feel me? Like, God forbid something happen while he watching her, and now he can't barely take care of himself and watch her. He can take care of himself, don't get me wrong. He hella competent and all that shit. But it's like, you know, we don't know, just like we didn't know this was coming. Like, we don't know what's next, you feel me? I ain't never dealt with cancer before, you feel me? On anybody, probably heard it was in my family, somebody had it or something like that, or you hear about it, but till shit truly happens to you or hits home, like, you never truly know how to deal with it. And it's just like starting anything in life new. Anything new to you in life, you never know how to deal with it until you experience it or you start going through it personally. So, yeah, she ended up telling me she coming home from work because she don't know where her oldest son at. Then her other daughter at work, she just happened to come home. No, her other daughter about to go to work, she just happened to come home around the time I'm asking if she can watch my daughter real quick while I go to this interview. Her son, she like, I'm just gonna go home, because her daughter said she going to work. So I get up to the interview and whatnot, and I tell her daughter, her brother about to be coming in. I tell my daughter, her brother about to be coming in or whatever. He said he on his way. I get the thing on my camera. I'm like, oh, he here. Boom. He walked through the front door. I walk out. I say, your mom's on her way. Boom. Just the other day, literally the other day, I think it was Tuesday, I had an interview. And today's what, Thursday, trash day. My son got football practice, my youngest one. Shit. I get to my interview, I get home, I tell her about my interview, I told her I had another one. But they just never called me back. Then I end up meeting somebody else on Craigslist for like basically a sign placer and shit. And it's little money, but I know it's something I gotta do. I gotta pay child support, and it's not just for child support, but it's just to be an extra income. You feel me? So I go to the interview. They like, oh, I fuck with you, basically. You feel me? We'll let you know. And plus, it's big plus. I know how to work on cars, but I applied at a tire shop, and all I'm doing is changing tires. And I already know how to beat them and change them, rotation, and I know how to balance them already and all that. I know how to change the tire pressure sensors, all that, because I had another tire job, but it was basically a general service technician, so I did basically almost everything at the job, and I learned how to do alignments and stuff, so it was a plus for the dude. But you know, I'm just honest, so he asked me honest questions, you know, my background. I tell him my background, and he like, be honest, and, you know, you feel me, I don't want, you know, so I tell him. He said, you don't want no surprises, so I tell him. But at the end of the day, some people gotta realize people do change, and they change for the greater good, or because there's something in their life that made them realize they gotta get their priorities right and they gotta grow up. So with me, it's about 3 things that happen. It's like, I ain't got no choice, you feel me? I gotta figure out how to get to California. I gotta make sure I maintain my children while she at the hospital and find somebody to watch my kids. And I gotta pay child support so I don't go to jail while trying to do all that I work hard for, you feel me? And I'm really going into courts at the time, like telling them, you know, they're basing my shit off a job I had that I was terminated from. And I'm telling them I don't got no money. I'm not making no money. I'm literally broke on me. And they don't know what a person going through, and it's none of their business. It's like, it was none of y'all business for me to update people on my lifestyle. But it's like, you never know what's happening, and you never know how hard a person is trying just to live the life they want to live or go where they're trying to go, and how fast it could be shot down. Like, I remember somebody said, a nigga could be, a brother could be rich and still get cheated on. So you think my broke ass safe? You feel me? And it got nothing to do with me getting cheated on, even though I done wrong in the past. You feel me, with her? It's like she keep holding on, staying on. You feel me? But at the end of the day, young boy said shit. You could be doing nothing completely wrong, and a female find a reason to start an argument and be like, oh, you need to leave. You feel me? And at the end of the day, I feel like all she could say is that I'm argumentative. Yes, that is tiring. You feel me? But when you go through what we go through, I came from being in the garage, isolated, having peace, end up getting to a party or agreed to go because I was in the garage for so long. And when I get to that party, I meet her, whatever, but my peace was broken. Everything I was learning, self-guidance, and Sun Tzu, I read that shit, The Art of War, all that. I read The Art of Letting Go. I read about law of attraction, law of assumptions. Like, I'm trying to decipher this shit, you feel me? And I'm trying to break the code, you feel me? So I learned all this, and in the beginning it was cool, but like I said, the arguments fucked it up. So you can be peaceful, you can change your ways, but anything can snap you back if you ain't got mental control. And even if sometimes you got mental control, like, something could just break a person. Anything, you feel me? Or anything can spark an attitude, you feel me? And I already get mad over little things, you feel me? But yet alone telling my girl about something that you're enabling, and then when you see my kids doing it, you get upset or saying they not listening, and I'm looking like, you feel me? And I'm not doing it to be petty. I'm just, you know, just like she probably leave the laundry in there or want me to do it or something, you feel me? I want you to see what you're doing, you feel me? So it got to numerous points where she pointed out she knew she was enabling, and her kids, even like her older son, even told me like, I know she lean and she been doing this, and that. And it's like at the end of the day, you get as far as you truly want to go. And when you give up, you don't know how many people you truly let down. There's people believing in you to make it and all that shit. So the argument furthers on. And it's like, that's $15,000 sitting in the driveway I invested in without her helping put money in to buy the ice cream, because she ended up having to do that. And it happens. Like, this is where we're coming together to build a business. You feel me? This is what we're supposed to do. But at the end of the day, there be times I tell her, like, at the end of the day, this is your dream. Like, I'm doing more for your dream than you is, you feel me? And I don't find that fair, because the cleaning company is truly her dream. My dream is to become a millionaire and a multi-millionaire with multi-streams of income. And I know this is what I got to do to get to where I got to go. But at the same time, my dream is to have a shop, you feel me? And to have a good family and a nice home, you feel me? And I don't want all the flashy cars. I'll take a few couple cars, you feel me, that I want. But I'm cool with the old schools, you feel me? I'll go get another old school truck, you feel me? Probably like a Silverado or something. But, yeah, it's like, you could be doing your all and it still won't be enough. And for that movie Acrimony to be our favorite movie, like, that man tried to do his all. She ain't know what he had planned. She ain't know his idea. All she knew is he was making dumb decisions, spending up the money, cheating, and whatever, you feel me? But in the long run, he appreciated everything she did for him, you feel me? And regardless of how she saw it, he still did it to make sure that she was wealthy in the long run for all that she done. You feel me? And the only way to ever show people your gratitude nowadays is financially, when it comes from a man. And she was upset that he didn't take that $800,000 deal when he had a couple $1 million deal coming in. You feel me? Because I had $1 million deal coming in. Not $1 million, but I think it was like 8 million, 17 million or something. Like, he became rich, and he still, I think he gave her like 10. I think it was like 32. I think it was something big, you feel me? But he still gave her 10. And even if it was less than something big, he still gave her 10. And that's genuinely off the, not just the arguments and the heartaches I gave you. It's about what you did when you ain't had to do and the risk you took. Just having me be with you feel me, type shit. That's all that ever was, you feel me? So I kind of look at my situation like that, because it's like, I know how to do scams. I know how to, you know, run to the streets and rock it, you feel me? I know how to hit the boulevard and tell her to pop it, you feel me? And I'm talking about my lady because she is square, but I'm just talking, you feel me? And it's like, at the end of the day, truly, you can get it. You can get it like that. I know a lot of successful people out there, but in the long run, it's like, you learn to see that's not what you want. You get to saying that's not what you need. And a lot of them people ain't truly happy with their lifestyle, you feel me? You had to burn a lot of bridges to get there, you feel me? And I'm not trying to burn no bridges, but if I have to, I'm using them like my motherfucking way, you feel me? And it's like, I'm a good dude. I shouldn't have to go through this. I feel it'd be selfish for me to. I know I've been wanting my own spot since we got together, and I had money to buy me my own spot. I told her, like, she tried to make it seem like we shouldn't be together. I know I don't never let nobody sweet talk you or talk you out of what you want to do. Like, I knew the truth. I knew what I should have been doing, but I didn't do it. You feel me? I made the investments. I got comfortable. You feel me? I knew it was just gonna come together. You know, I just knew it was gonna come together. You feel me? And it came together. Shit started happening that we couldn't control personally, and regardless of our arguments and shit, there was shit literally going on in life where shit hit home left and right, and we can't control that, and that's stressful. It's stressful for people that don't know what to do, or people that's just brand new to the situation. Granny, it's so stressful. But yeah, we just been arguing, and I hate hearing it. One thing is what I can't do, so I got to call her out her name. Like I got to try to make her feel what she trying to make me feel. Noticing I could have did a lot of this. Probably would have never learned as much as I learned, as quick as I did through her or with her, or we combined our minds and put together. But I would have learned it because I'm very resourceful, and ain't nothing I truly don't know how to do. Like I took on so many jobs as trades, like, and only worked for probably about a couple months and really learned like that, you feel me? I got a YouTube academy for damn near everything, you feel me? I learned how to start the LLC, everything through YouTube Academy, and it's like, I just kept going, I just kept trying, I just trying to figure it out. And even when my girl was at home tired or at work, I was still figuring out, and I'm coming to her with these conclusions and these ideas. And because she wanted to be a trick in the beginning, she tried to say I fucked up her credit, but you gotta take accountability like she tell me, you feel me? And she chose to be a trick. I ain't tell her to trick it off, you feel me? I knew about my credit, but I ain't know about hers. I was at a 720, but I fucked mine up too, you feel me? But I dispute a lot of that shit and fixed a lot of my shit, you feel me? To where my score is going back up. I'm back at a 6, you feel me? And I got pushed all the way back down. If you know what back down is, back down is back down. Had to work my way through a 5, and I'm back at a 6 something, you feel me? And that's cool, and I did all that within a year and some change, you feel me? Some of that was less than 4 months, but still a lot of shit I got taken off, and high impacts and all that taken off, you feel me? And I'm trying to tell her, like, this is how you gotta do it, shorty. You might have had all these credit cards, but they're gone now, you feel me? So this is how we get your shit back. This is how you get this trade line, this trade line, this trade line. Like, we trying to work our way up to net 30, so when our personal guarantee, they go look at it, it's like, oh, we can give you this business loan. We can go to the lot and write this off under a business, you feel me? Like, and we probably still can, but I haven't learned all that yet. And it's like, I'm the only one trying to learn all this shit, you feel me? Like, she might graduated, went to school for this, and that, you feel me? She's a preschool teacher and some other shit. But none of that shit is helping us learn to survive, learn who we truly are, and helping our companies. Like, yeah, when it comes to the cleaning company, yeah, she lock in and go do the cleaning and shit. Or when I couldn't work on the property no more with certain contracts because of the people we had that we was paying for the contracts, it's like she had to go in there and do it because she enabled certain shit with her kids to the point her kids thought they was just, you know, excluded from the whole fucking goal, the whole project. Like, I feel it's fucked up that they get to, yeah, they her kids, but they old enough and they should not just want to go work for somebody else or somebody else's company, but they should be trying to help build our company, you feel me? You got a 25-year-old, 18-year-old, and a 19-year-old. They all could have been helping us, and we shouldn't have been hiring strangers. If my kids was that old, I guarantee you, as a father, my kids have been working the company, or they'd have been moving states like in the movies. Because, my dad wanted me to work the company. Like, come on. It's always the Asians, the Orientals, the Caucasians, and the Hispanics. They come together and get shit rocking, get shit done. Oh, my mama. Now, everybody else, melanated people, we're the hard ones. We're the ones that have a hard time with coming together or taking leadership or understanding or being able to look at things from different aspects, because we jump off impulse as black people. And I think a lot of black men, and not just black men, a lot of black people that grew up in a bad environment, around people exposed them to bad environments. They narcissists as well, you feel me? And I don't think I just became a narcissist like that. Like, I really think it's through the trauma and everything I've been trying to heal from that causes me to act the way I act, or the anger I have and all that, you know? So it's like, at the end of the day, I feel like I don't care. I understand love don't pay the bills. We all know that. 2 years, we made it this far on my mama. I'm not begging for no relationship, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to be wrong to make the decisions I make when, you know, I gotta go. Like, nigga, what the fuck? I wanted to go buy my own phone, but she kept telling me how she was gonna give me the new, when the 14 came out, she was gonna give me the 14. So, you know, I pressed it a little bit, like, damn, you said you was giving me the 14, shawty, woo, what happened? I said, fuck it, I'm about to go get my own phone. I probably mentioned this earlier, and I didn't. I let her surprise me with a fucking phone. It was a 15 Pro Max. Boom. This girl done cut my shit off. Oh, my flip phone broke. That's my original phone number. My Pro Max, that's my business number. And then we got another phone. We got 2 other phones as business numbers and stuff. Yeah, but I don't keep up with those. Usually I did, you feel me? Depending on what I'm doing or where I'm going, I keep an extra phone with me. But I got to the point where I done had to, a lot of stuff I invest in that was materialistic, or they just a material, I was able to invest in it because I knew hard times come and nothing happens overnight. So even though I might be enjoying it for the time, I know that I can go pond it or let it go just to get what I'm trying to get or get what I'm trying to get, you feel me? So that's why a lot of the times you'll catch me trying to be humble. But I don't feel that men should be loved off the condition that only they can provide. I feel that that's fucked up and that sucks. Truly. Yeah. Well, about 3-hour conversation, you feel me? Yeah. I'm so tired. I probably just dozed off just now. I'm tired as hell.